Hey Lonnie, how's it going? Welcome in. I made my thing a nice of I made myself a thing of iced coffee before I started, so be up. I was feeling myself like slowly falling asleep, and I was like, coffee. I only use 2 beans though, so it's not like super strong. How you doing, Lonnie? How's your day been going? Are you ready? We'll do our single pulls really quick. Ate dinner and I'm feeling drowsy? Ah! Yeah. Honestly, if you eat and you feel drowsy, it's kind of terrible if you stay awake. I mean, like, it feels bad if you stay awake, but if you fall asleep to that hungry feeling, it feels so good. Coffee sounds so good. Yeah, it's just a little bit. Just keep me going, you know? And I definitely won't regret it later. Well, I made 100 pulls here. Should I just, Hi, Shiramuku. Blessings of Ra. Let's see if we get it. No, dude. Missed again. Let's do a temple here. No. Wait! Oh, wait, it's not her though.
저를 부르셨나요? 네, 무슨 일이죠?
It's Ishmael's. Liu? Oh, it's a Liu Association ID. Okay, so it's a fire ID. Okay. Not exactly what I needed, but I'll take it for now. I can't level up these characters. I'm not on my phone right now. Sheesh. Take a nice nap after eating a good meal is like heaven. Yeah, it feels good. Low-key blind? Why am I blind? What? Why? Is this because I forgot to end my stream earlier today when I was streaming? Well, oop. I mean, it'll fit in nicely with my burn team, I guess. I don't think I have enough tickets to level it up, though. I have a level 50 up tie. These I'm saving for Walpurgis. I might as well just save the rest of it for Walpurgis, too. Yeah, the rest of my lunacy is going to be saved for Walpurgis. The worst thing I'm going to do, probably, is roll down over here. And then hopefully I'll just get the other ones. Yeah. No, not that. Hi, Zuzu! Good to see you. Alright, we're just gonna dive right into it because I don't know how long this is gonna take. Because the poll was gold, you went no? Oh. Yeah, I mean, but it wasn't the idea I wanted. Good morning, good morning.
네, 이제 시간이 얼마 남지 않았습니다. 또다시 공간이 좁아지기 시작합니다. 아까보다 뛰는 게 조금 더 익숙해진 후보자들도 보이는군요. 공간은 줄어들고 줄어들어서 이제 무대는 한층 아래 지하로 내려갔습니다. 흥미롭군요. 지켜보는 모든 분들 긴장을 놓지 말고 봐주시길
Hey
바랍니다.
for Elemental, let's go coin farming. Bro, I just did 20 pulls. I got Liu Association Ishmael, which is something. Hey for Elemental. How's it going?
여기는 어째 아까보다 분위기가 삭막한데.
This place looks even more deserted than
그
upstairs.
장소도
This looks like just another lab, but
뭐라는 곳이었던
I wonder what they did down here.
확실하게 다른 점 하나가
A notable difference is that there's
이곳은
nothing
남겨진
left
것이
in here.
하나도 없다는 것이다.
네.
That is a correct observation. This is where it must have begun.
금기와 관련
Everything that was connected to the taboo.
버티고 있는 후보자의 숫자는 착실히 줄어들고 있다.
The number of remaining candidates is still shrinking.
우리는 계속해서
We need
동전을
only
모으기만
collect the
하면
coins.
된다.
Do not lose sight of our
목표를
mission, no
망각하지
matter what.
말도록.
Otis gave us a consistent and constant stream of encouragements as we move from room to room. Ah, we love Otis. So what are the taboos again? Like, I know one's no AI. 还带着在吃什么？哦，冰块。Should I change to a rupture team actually, now that I'm thinking about it? Like, nah, we'll just stick with bleed. Whoa, what is this? No wisdom nor virtue can change the past and the future. Hey, daytime! Inhuman connections and fate make strangers of neighbors. Welcome, candidate. Did you know that there are far more opportunities down here to collect those coins that you all want? In fact, there are so many opportunities that there's one right under your feet, in that hole. Who will dare make the dark descent to claim the coins? The hole leads into the pitch black darkness of the building's ruins. We don't need to go down there to know that it's probably a pretty risky trek. We do need the coins, but this might be too big a risk to take. What if we get injured, or even worse, killed? What should we do? I'm jumping in. Oh no! Okay. Honglu runs past the other classes and begins rapidly to descend. Loud noises and echoes from the dark, then something large crumbles. We can only hear the contestants screaming. The other candidates didn't make it. We take the coins Honglu picked up from the hole and continue on. Ooh, 6 coins!
운은 실력과도 연관되어 있죠?
And full SP, sheesh! Might as well just grab the coins here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
몸 좀 풀어볼까요?
From Ice Bag? 从冰箱拿的. We win these? Dongrong, hi! Good to see you again! I think another one is only humans are allowed in the city. Like the gnomes weren't allowed. Yeah.
운이
I think that was the
따라준다면
thing.
좋겠네요.
하던 대로 해보십시오.
No 2 clones of an individual from one week. Yes, I think that was recently just brought up. So they were either researching, they must have been researching AI or something, or there must have been some third taboo. I'm kind of interesting. Like, I want to hear more about the head. I feel like they never talk about the head. Hi, Evil Sea Otter. doesn't have.
혹시 그 자체였다.
Ooh, this coffee is keeping me going.
재밌네요. 너무 쉽군요.
귀찮은 부위가 문질러진 모양이죠, 관리자. 우선순위를 잘 분별해서 잘라내길 기대하겠습니다.
딱 반쯤 죽여버려. 13조 2항에 맞추려면 그게 체격이지. 점 찍었네.
Good morning, Hikaru. Good morning, Evil Sea Otter. Mwah. I think another taboo of the head is to pay your taxes on time. Is that a taboo? I mean, like, I assume the wings are the ones who manage the taxes, right? And if that were the case, like, wouldn't the, there's like T-Corp time collection people. Isn't that kind of a tax thing, or?
가스 점화, 엔진 시동.
We found more of the condemned Hungren in this room. We're a similar state as the ones above. Draped around their necks were more coins.
용서해 주십시오. 용서해 주십시오. 용서해 주십시오. 용서해 주십시오. 이런 걸
The bloody lunatics who came up with this, and the deviants who consumed it. They're all left in the head, all of them. These poor people are all barely conscious. Yet these terrible markings on the wall tell a tragic tale of those who desperately desire to escape here. Putting prisoners who've been experimented on like this, some pawns in a game. No. Even experimenting on humans at all,
도시에서는 흔한 일이지.
it's so very common in the
이놈
city.
저택에서도 있었던 일이지 않나?
We don't need to look very far, do we? The same thing happened at your manor. Oof, got him.
이자들을 해쳐 동전을 약탈하는 것이요.
I detest that we're behooved to purloin the coins by bringing them harm. They harbor us no ill will when they attack us. They're all merely... Don Quixote did not finish her sentence. We all know what she wanted to say. These prisoners are not monsters, distortions, or even abnormalities. They're just people, exploited and experimented on by great houses. Don Quixote now knows that the world is not black and white as she used to think, but... I doubt she could simply turn away from all the injustice without it leaving a bad taste in her mouth. How could she, when the prisoners and we were all treated like nothing but entertainment? For the spectators watching us from so high up, when all of this was just to select the family hierarch.
용서해 주십시오.
Oof. Hi Tay, how's it going?
이 기회에 평소 지휘 실력을 확인해 보죠. 단테. 하나님대로 해보십시오.
무게감도 없고 멋도 없는 그 주먹질. 버석한
이 작살엔
Well, that's all the coffee I had.
집념이
Let's hope we can finish this in 3 hours.
담겨 있지.
기대해라.
그래, 그렇게 시원하게 처리하니 보는 맛이 나는군. 일 처리는 빨리
운이
하는
따라준다면
게
좋겠네요.
더 답답한 법이지.
그래.
And if we can't, that's okay, because the part 3 comes out next week. And you know what else comes out with part 3? A new Millie song! Yippee!
합격장.
기세가 수그러지네요.
지원을 가지. 그대로 무너져.
Having them bleed themselves out for a while is kind of
용서해 주십시오. 용서해 주십시오. 너무
I'm scared,
너무
please.
무섭습니다. 제발, 제발 이대로.
이게
Grandma,
무슨 소리예요?
what is that sound?
사람들이 울고
Why are
있는
they-
소리가 들리는 거예요?
Why are these people crying? Why are they screaming?
보가
Little
아주
Bao Yu,
오래전에는 말이야
let me tell you a story of the olden times.
다시가가 모두에 위해 군림하던 시절이 있었단다.
Many years ago, the Shi family used to reign over all of this land.
다른 가문들은
Other
고개를
families could
펴서
hardly
뻗지
hold a candle to
못했어.
us, let alone meet us eye to eye.
할아버님이 대관원을 거니는 날에는 모든
On
가마가
days when my
움직이지
grandfather
않았고
would grace
그곳의
Stockholm
모든
with his
시종은
presence, no
오로지
pelicans
그분이
dared to
지나가는
move,
길만을 따라서 보필하였단다.
and every servant in the house served him, and only him, exalting his very path.
누구도 그분의 말에 털을 달지 않았어.
His
할아버님의
words
명에
were
따라
absolute.
공원이
He
뒤바뀌었어.
shaped the very landscape of Homeroom with his every command.
하지만 저들은 마치
The sound is weird.
베풀어준 것처럼 사해롭게 굴고 있으니 통 단스러울 뿐이구나.
What is weird about the sound? Will you hear my call? Probably not. What do you mean the sound is weird? Hi, Rabbit Teeth. Good morning. Let me see what it sounds like. Will you hear my call? Probably not. It sounds normal to me. Let me move the mic a little closer to my face, maybe? What a travesty it is that they dare to presume what they have afforded me is generosity and compassion. Now,
4번계체의 반응은
how is subject
어떻지?
number 4 responding?
각혈과 장기 손상이 일부 관찰됩니다.
Hematitis and severe
피부가
internal
출발
organ
상태가
damage has been
되어가고
observed. Its skin layers are entering status number 17 as well.
그럼 3번 재료와 8번 재료를 절반씩 섞은 뒤에 한 시즌을 건조시킨 후 2번 계체에 주입하도록.
Mix reagent number 3 and number 8 at a 50-50 ratio. Dehydrate it for 1 earthly branch hour and inject it into subject number 2.
이 과정을 마치고 나면 재료는 다시 무작위로 섞은 뒤에 번호를 붙여야 한단다.
Do not forget to shuffle the ingredient labels randomly before numbering them.
알겠습니다, 가모님.
Understood, Venerable Jiamu. Maybe it's for this canto, but it sounds weird. Huh. Is it the music?
13번째 흑수를 만드는 실험이라니.
An experiment to create the 13th branch of Heisho.
저도 빨리 결과를 보고 싶군요.
I can hardly wait to see the results.
이제 모든 재료의 뚜껑을 덮어놓아라.
Now close the lids on all radiants.
안대를 풀 것이니
I will now undo the blindfolds.
눈을 뜨거라, 보호가.
Open your eyes, little Baoyu.
하지만
But
저렇게
but they're
고통스럽게
crying
울는
like
소리가
they're in so
들리니까.
much pain.
그래.
Yes, they are.
그러니까 떠야 하는 것이다.
Which is why you must open your eyes.
용서해 주십시오. 용서해 주십시오.
무서워요, 할머니.
Grandma, I'm scared.
이런 거
I don't want to see this. You're hurting them.
아파하고 있잖아요.
저들은
Don't worry, little Baoyu. Where they cannot bring you harm. There are things condemned to an eternity of pain. Whether you are afraid, whether you are sad, they will continue to suffer.
그러니 네가 할 일은
So you must continue to witness them, child. Be sure to get a good look at them all. Is that why this is called the surrendered witnessing? Oh, Rabbity, thank you so much for the gift. Thank you, thank you. I get it now. I get it. Ah. That's kind of sad. His carefree attitude is cuz not cuz he's carefree. He's just giving up on everything. That's so crazy.
하지만 전 보기 싫은 걸요.
But I don't want to.
밖에서 대옥이랑
I want to go out to Dayu, to Juan, and play.
보석은 올바른 장소에서 가만히 빛을 발해야 그 쓸모를 다하는 것이란다.
A gem is only useful only when it sits and glimmers wordlessly in its place, nothing more. For that is the worth inherent in its existence.
앞으로는 더욱 자주 오게 될 것이니 눈에 계속 담아두거라.
We will be visiting here more often from now on, so familiarize yourself.
도련님, 무슨 일이세요? 왜 그렇게 안색이 창백해지셨어요?
Young master, did something happen? You look so pale.
오늘은 대우가가씨랑 가완 도련님이랑 연날리기 놀이를 하기로 했다면서요. 대우가가씨의 연이 도련님 걸 끊어내기라도 했어요.
You said you were going kiting with Miss Dayu and young master Jia Huan today, right? Did Miss Dayu's kite snap your string? She used to smile! What the heck? Does this game rely heavily on lore? It looks interesting, but I get tired of reading so quick. It's very story-based. So, there isn't a lot of combat and stuff like that, but it's very, very much about the story. He's apathetic, yeah. Shirin. I saw something so horrible there.
사람들이 아파.
There were people in pain, people crying. They kept crying for help, but no one would help them, and they only hurt them more.
그게 무슨 소리세요, 도련님? 사람들이
What are you
어디에
talking about,
있다는
young master?
거예요?
What people? Where?
할머니가 계속 나 데리고
At the
가서
lab, where
그
Grandma
실험을
brings
했잖아.
me.
그곳은 공가의 새로운 환을 만드는 실험을 도와주러 가는 거였다.
I thought she was there to assist the Kong family with the creation of new bolus. Why would... I don't know. Said they're going to make a new Heisho, but I didn't get to see any experiments because they put something over my eyes, and they made me watch people cry. How could they?
그런 일이, 도련님. 이 이야기를
Young master, have you shared this with anyone else?
넌 수빈에게밖에 안
Just you,
했는데.
Shirin. Why?
그럼
Then you mustn't speak about this with anyone else. Do you understand?
왜?
What?
나는
But I'm so
무섭단
scared.
말이야. 더 이상
I don't want to go there
가기 싫어.
anymore.
도련님,
Young master,
제가 더
I will see if there's
도와드릴게요.
anything I can do to help.
할아버지요.
Anything.
그러니까
So please, hold on just a little longer.
지금 생각해 보면
That's kind of sad. You don't need to read the whole time. There's a skip button if you prefer combat. Yeah. Thinking back on it now,
스빈도
I think Shiren was just as scared and lost as I
어떻게 해야
was.
할지 몰랐을 거예요. 말한다고 바뀔 수 있는 건 아무것도 없었는데
I should have known then that telling her wouldn't have changed anything.
깨닫지 못한 것이었죠.
Too bad I didn't.
지금 스빈
But Shiren now... The Shiren in his memory was nothing like the Shiren we just saw a few hours ago. Honglu called it erosion.
스빈은 저보다도 제 걱정을 많이 해주곤 했었어요.
Shiren was always worried so much about me. More than I did for myself.
그러다 그 근심이 너무 커져버린 나머지 아무것도 느끼지 않기로 결심했나 봐요.
And when all the worry and anxiety became too much, I guess she decided not to feel anything at all.
아무래도 대관원에서 계속 살아가기에는 지금의 모습이
Because she would fit in much better in Dagonryuan as she is now.
저는
I
옛날
miss the old
스빈의
Shiren.
모습이 그립습니다. 비록 그 모습을
Though it seems that I
그리워하는
am alone in that
건 나뿐인
sentiment.
것 같지만요. 13번째 흑수라는 것이
So the 13th Heisho
가무가 시행하고 있었던
must have been Jamu's
본질적인
real
실험이었던
experiment.
건가?
네.
Yep.
이전에 진행했던 실험은
She told me that the other experiment was just part of her sleight of hand.
동시에 두 가지의 다른 환을 만들고 있어.
So she was crafting two different boluses at once, huh? Hey Xuan, 早上好. You don't need to read the whole time. Yeah.
가모님은
No one in Dagon is well versed in crafting boluses as grandmother
환에
is.
능통하신 분이니까요.
흑수를 만드는 환은
But
재료가
recipes
매우
for
까다롭고
boluses used
그
to create the
방법도
Heisho are
엄격하게
really
관리돼요.
complicated and well
부에서가
guarded,
함부로 알수 없다
to the
전해
point where
들었습니다.
no other outsider ever learns of their recipe.
아무리 환의 제조에 능하고 공시가의 지원을 받는다 한들 새로운 흑수를 만드는
Even with her
건
expertise,
전혀 다른 차원의
even with the support of the
문제였을
Kong family, creating a new branch of the Heisho pack was an entirely different matter.
테죠. 애초에 가모님이
This brings us to
진정으로
the
만들고
question
싶었던
whether
것이
it was really a 13th
13번째
branch of the
흑수가
Heisho pack she wanted to create.
맞았을까요?
Interesting. Oh. After substituting in. I can't go that way.
이거 참 설레는구려.
That's really sad. Like the way Shiren just everyone's just like given up in this world.
위에서 당신을
운이
관리자로
따라준다면 좋겠네요.
당한 이유가 있겠지. 일하고 있겠습니다. 그렇게 시원하게 처리하니.
I thought Honglu was really tall, but Gregor is just a little guy. Yeah, I think Gregor is just short, but Honglu is kind of tall too.
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
Actually, I don't know if it specifically says their height. On the LCB checkup, they're lined up against the wall.
필살의 중요한
이번에는 제대로 들어가. 너무 좋군요.
그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없지 않아.
운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요.
Good morning.
적합한 조치였습니다.
Honglu is a tall boy? Is he? Yeah. I think Honglu is tall also, but Gregor is also short too. Yeah, I think in relation, Rhodey is also very, very tall. We enter a room to find a condemned of Hongyun bound to a wall. In front of him are several punitive weapons like whips and batons. The man who sits before you is a prisoner of H Corp. He is condemned who has committed a grave crime. Punish the condemned candidates and you'll be rewarded with coins. Should we punish him? I'm taller than Gregor. He's short. I'm pretty sure Gregor's like really short. Do we punish him, Tay? I think we do. We need those coins. Who will punish the condemned? Honglu, of course. Ooh. Wonderfully done. Now that's what I call a proper punishment. Here's an extra coin for you. But Honglu doesn't seem happy about it. Yeah, this doesn't feel good at all.
운은 실력과도 연관되어 있죠?
He deserves more punishment. More. Gregor swings their weapon with all their might. Some sinners place their hands over their ears, trying to block out the prisoner's pain, sobbing. Now that's what I call proper punishment. Here's an extra coin for you. Gregor doesn't seem happy about it. Cease this. I wish not to linger in this room for even a moment more. Those bastards watching us from above. I'm going to beat him to death if I ever run into him. Let's move on.
다음에도 찾아오라고.
가스 점화. 엔진 시동.
Yes. We beat them. I hate these checks. They're kind of brutal.
적힌 놈들은 볼 때마다 기가 막히네. 우리
Hey Selfman, welcome in.
감기처럼 이해할 수 없는 걸 요구하는 것도 아닌가.
It's starting to settle in, dude. Like, when I get immersed into it and the sad stuff starts happening, oh, it starts to tear up a little bit. I'm ready for, like, the Millie song to come in next week and just blow me to bits. Destroy me. I'm ready. I don't know what it is, but no one spoil this for me. No. If I hear it before Friday, oh my gosh. We're gonna have to spend some extra time too. Oh right, this is one of those double coin abilities. Well, that did nothing. Did not expect to see you streaming? Hey Gaming Aussie, welcome in. Why? I think it's pretty normal time for me to stream. Well, I normally stream Fridays and Saturdays. I'm Billy, but I'm also here to play Limbus Company because I really want to play Canto 8. I really like your model. Thank you. Hi. I'm actually have a full body. Noom. Hi. But you only get the small version of me. I can also take off the coat in case it's covering up too much of the screen. I'll put it back on because it's cold. It's kind of a cold time of year. Well, it should be warm. You never seen me streaming here before. Really? I've definitely done quite a few. Maybe it's because previously I was doing Library of Ruina while I was waiting for Canto 8 to come out. That way we get a little bit of... Oh, it's only Honglu that resets. Eroded Mountain of the Heart. Yo, big wolf. Oh, woo, woo, woo. Tall man. We noticed a group of people approaching us from a distance. Hey, I hear coins jangling. Guess we're about to run into another candidate. What's the fella so livid about? I can tell his face is bright red all the way from over here. Indeed, despite the distance between us and the candidate, we could hear his irate tirade against his clan echoing between the walls of the hallway. Useless fool. Cowardly dullard. Oh. He looks like, Are these tattoos? Like from the Syndicate? The ring? They reset SP every 10 seconds? I know, right? Bro, it's supposed to carry over. Like, I wish it was more like a mirror dungeon where you just carries over, so I don't have to like restack my SP every single encounter. I could have gained more coins had you managed to last 3 more miserable seconds in that pot. I
이상 잡을 필요가 없는데.
I don't need to grab anymore.
손이
What
있어?
use are my hands?
그리고 왜내 머리가
My head still sits above my shoulders. But why is it there?
정신이 완전히 나갔군.
He's gone completely mad. We're leaving him.
아니다.
Actually, let's kill him before we move on. We can't risk this idiot blabbering all over the place about us.
경계심이 없는 애송이로군.
You've let your guard down well. Get him, Otis! Huh. And here I was wondering who could possibly be. It's you, Jump.
오랜만이야, 사장.
It's a charge type tattoo. Really? Oh, that's interesting. Been a while, Sijin. It seems that your clan is entirely intact. No casualties yet, hmm?
아직도
That tells me you still haven't cracked the code to gaining the most coins in this game.
깨닫지 못했나.
And what might that be?
적재적소에
Know when and where to deploy your tools. If there's a mysterious door, push them in first. If things don't go your way, use them to make your escape.
인적 자원은
Now that's how you use your human resources. Haven't you read any books on the art of war? This guy's crazy! He would be from the Shi family. The Shi family and the Wong family are like kind of crazy. I don't like either of them. Otis about to wipe the floor with them? Yeah, get him. Well, I guess it makes sense that you're too soft to make sacrifices. Not used to it, huh? After spending your whole life stuck in your room enjoying that nice outdoor breeze, you've gotta be. It's the opposite, actually. I think I'm too used to that. I don't really want to do that again. Let's see if you'll still be spawning off that BS after I take all your coins away. Combat encounter time. It appears you've earned yourself another subscriber. Let's go! Welcome in! I appreciate it. Yeah, I try to stream this game more often than not, but I only stream when there's like events coming on. Otherwise, I do it mostly on like Twitch and my other channel. It's only Library of Ruina that I try to stream at least once a week here, and then because I'm almost done with it. I just finished Star of the City. Tiny Ada! Yo, I saw your fan art! It's so cute! Thank you so much for that! Oops. Actually, I'm so glad I left that one little area there, because it gave me, it let me stack my sanity up to 45, and I get a head start on this encounter, rather than having it reset with the green door. I usually only enjoy streaming Limbus when there's a big Kanto update. Oh, I didn't know you streamed as well, Zelfin. Let me follow you. Subscriber. Get. I was waiting until I had to look at yours. If I did. Yeah, it's mostly because like a lot of people when I streamed on TT, they were complaining about it not being IDV content. So I was like, okay. I don't know. If I open up another channel, I might do like... Oh, he's a puncher. Where are your shoes, buddy? Why are your grippers out? He doesn't seem that tough. Anybody else? The Shi family and Wong family are kind of the same. Actually, these guys are wearing the suits and ties and stuff. The other guys are wearing the weird stuff. Oh, it is charge. Thank you, Swan, for the gift. It's sad to see people gatekeeping on what you can stream on your own channel. That's crazy. Yeah. I mean, like, it's not necessarily their fault entirely. It's more the algorithm's fault. Because, like, if they show them something on my stream, like, the expectation is that it's IDV, which isn't exactly their fault, like I said. But, oh, what's this? Yeah.
고귀하게.
Like, the algorithm will push people, like, thinking that my content is IDV content. And when it's not that, then they start to riot. Love the use of Ring Song. Clearly the best ID. Based or biased. Yeah, I agree. Ringy Song is definitely crazy. He's bleed and like everything else. What the?
기세가 수그러지는 것. 반격의 기회다.
비뚤어졌구려.
밖에서 막고 있는
I thought I staggered this guy. Why is he still up?
관리자, 수감자를 무방비하게 만들지 마십시오.
Five. Maybe something like this. 5. This is also going to Gregor. This is going to Ring Sang.
총원 불격.
Okay. Dude, the counter is so annoying. I feel like they started stacking bosses with like a quadrillion unbreakable coins and a bunch of counter coins now. They're almost all dead. It's quite wobbly. The in-game audio is quite raw. Is the audio kind of weird? Someone was saying that earlier. It was Shuramuku, right? I hope it's not the case.
그간의 전투
Oh, my stomach hurts.
경험을
BRB.
쓸모가 없진
Oh,
않았군요.
yes. Rest up, Tay. Hope everything's okay.
적합한 조치였습니다.
쓰러졌다고 죄의 대가를 치르지 않을 거라 생각해. 오산이라 말해주십시오.
This looks okay. Should I just like this?
그쪽도 죄인인가?
What's with the millions of counter coins, dude? Stop.
정외의 공격이
The audio is kind of wobbly. Works actually.
이것까지 당신 탓을 할
Wait,
수
really?
없군요. 설마
그렇게
알고
흥을
맞게
피어나고
하진 않았을
피어나고
테니.
피어나라.
It's wobbly. Kim Ji-hoon himself apologized for the amount of unbreakable coins he said. Just wanted to show off the animations. I get that. If you just win every clash, you never see any of the other animations. So that actually makes sense. I read that off their Twitter too. That was kind of funny. Yeah, if you just win every clash, you never see him fight. So they put in more unbreakable coins just to show off the animations. But if they all do unbreakable coins, then they're all gonna like start staggering your dudes.
담겨 있지.
That's not the worst. That's so much healing.
지금 시간이
Where is this guy healing from?
임박할 테니 다른 수를 생각해야 할 겁니다. 관리.
Oh, he's killing his own dudes.
없어진 놈은
I was like-
후퇴시키는 것도 좋겠죠.
He's gotta run out of dudes eventually. Hmm.
고귀하게.
아류산 초평열 80. 갈라지도록.
Told you to read, brother.
자,
It's okay. I'm still winning.
따라해보는 거야.
He finally read the passive. I was like, how is he still alive?
나라도 그렇게 했으면 되지. 이만하면 훌륭하군.
I mean, like, he's gonna run out of dudes. He's running out of them right now. I feel like it's impossible to stack bleed on any of these guys.
실밥이 터졌나?
That only has a single point. Brother!
덕분이다, 난. 슬슬 지루하니까 빨리 끝나버리는 게 좋겠어.
Okay, let's do this here. Otis. I suppose this is okay?
고귀하게.
Classic Limbus fans, we can't read. Which is crazy because, like, I feel like it could have saved me a lot of grief if I just, like, took care of all his allies first.
방금의 공기야. 옥신. 그 자체야.
Wow, 2 more unbreakable coins. It's okay if it hits Otis, though. She's relatively full health. This bleed team is just like mine, but I have Red Eyes Ryoshi instead of Hagmail. Do you think Red Eyes Ryoshi is better than... Why do you call her Hagmail? Is it because it's an Ahab ID? I guess.
덕분이다, 난. 슬슬 지루하니까 빨리 끝나버리는 게 좋겠어.
He's just exploding all his own dudes. Well, they're all gone now, so... I wish it was easier to stack bleed. Fish mail. She is a fish. Well, we got him. I don't need to use ego, so I don't need any healing if I have her for
야,
reason.
이거 횡재인데?
Oh yeah. The healing under Skullbusters, that's right. Dang, now that's a big fish. Thanks for the coins, my guy. I refuse to let that bastard take my coins. I forfeit. I'm gonna forfeit.
사시가문의 후보자가 기권을 신청했습니다.
A candidate from the Shi family just had announced that he will forfeit the game.
기권할 당시 보유한 동전의 수가 추후 순위에 반영될 예정입니다.
Oh, by the way, the number of coins he had at the time of his forfeiture will be reflected in his final ranking. What? What the heck? That wasn't a rule, you just made that up! Looks like they're just taking measures just in case the number of contestants drops under 10. We should have knocked him out. Slide.
죄송해요.
Father, please forgive me. Should have done better than this. Stop crying, you embarrassing milksop.
불성사나와 오라버니.
You could use Kurokuma Ryoshu if you have problems with bleed count. I don't have that one. You're embarrassing me, big brother. Did you know that you've gone from sulking all day to looking like you're about to cry all the time?
대체 무슨 일이 있었던 거야?
Just what happened to you?
나 이유 알아.
I know why he's like that.
어떻게?
How do you know?
어제 대웅 누나한테
That's because Big Sistayu kicked his butt in the archery game yesterday.
그러니까 오늘은
So go
누나가
easy
좀
on him today,
봐줘.
Big Sis.
안 돼.
Nope.
봐주는 건
Game's got to be fair and square.
난
I think I'm gonna go now. Grandma will look for me.
할머니 좋겠다.
Must be nice.
내가 만약 보호형이었다면
If I was in Brother Baoyu's shoes, I would have thought of it as a huge honor to be able to witness those super cool experiments myself.
할머니,
Grandma,
이 실험이요.
this experiment, is it really an experiment to create a new Heisho branch?
웬일로 네가 의미 있는 질문을 하는구나.
You're asking me a meaningful question for once.
이야기를 들었어요.
I heard that only the Heisho Senrin knows the recipe to make the bullets to create their branch. And they don't share that secret even with their family hierarchy.
알수 없다고.
그래.
Your suspicions are correct. Making a 13th branch of Heisho was always a foregone failure.
조금만 찬찬히
They could have figured that out themselves, merely by patiently ruminating upon it for but a moment.
그들은
Instead, they elected to give me their full trust, though it was I who laid the trap. It was the festering greed in their hearts that made my lure irresistible to them.
마음속에 내치지 못한 탐욕이겠지. 어리석구나.
How utterly gormless of them.
고단한 희생을
Did they truly believe that a task so grand as the creation of a new Heisho branch of the Heisho could be achieved so easily without sacrifice? Project Moon is just, how do we traumatize our characters more than the previous one? Actually, though, they are going so hard. I mean, like, Yiseng was, like, the beginning. No, I feel like all of them had it pretty rough. In terms of trauma level, yeah. Why are all hags evil? I don't think... Is she evil? She's kind of stabbing a family who's had her back. In the back. Dang. If it's all impossible, then why? What are you even doing down here? Little Baoyu, they are but pretenders, nothing but dishonest charlatans who behave as though their purloined power they wield was gained by their own noble qualities. Hongren used to be different, not a place for those ilk to wield and shape as they see fit. If they refuse to relinquish it to its rightful lord, then I have no choice but to pry it from their hands. Grandma, I'm scared. I can't. I don't want to watch anymore. Someone help. Help me, anyone. Little Baoyu, you are a precious, peerless treasure, a necessary element of this sacred plan. Thus it is imperative that you do not speak lightly, so lightly around the foolish masses of the secular world. That girl Shiren was always a smart one, but it seems that she was quite naive of the way the world works. No. What? What are you? Know that this was all for your own good.
오셨습니까, 도련님?
Welcome back, young master.
다행이다. 나는 할머니가 그런 말씀을 하셔서.
Oh, thank goodness. Grandma really worried me. She said,
도련님.
young master,
무슨 일이 있었어?
did something happen to you?
흡수가 제게 왔어. 저의 주제.
The Heisho visited me. I was beaten for not knowing. I did not know my place. My head was removed, for I did not know my place. What? What are you saying?
다행히 가모님의 은혜.
But with Venerable Jamu's mercy, I was rebuilt. It is of no concern to you anymore.
떨고 계시는군요.
You are trembling. Would you like a cup of tea? Shiren, I'm scared. So scared it never ends.
어쩔 수 없습니다, 도련님.
It cannot be helped, young master.
그러면
Then what should I do?
그죠.
Young master, it would be wise to simply witness it all in silence and do no more than that.
도련님, 이제 선인들께 문안 인사를 갈 시간입니다.
Young master, it's time for you to visit the Reverend Shinrin.
머리는 단정.
Neatly comb your hair and dress yourself in the most elegant outfit.
하고 다녀오세요.
Do not forget to carry yourself in a reverent manner. Okay.
용서해 주세요. 용서해 주세요. 다시는 죄를 짓지 않겠습니다. 다시는 남의 방을 탐내지 않겠습니다. 다시는 남의 음식을 탐내지 않겠습니다. 다시는 남의 몸을 탐내지 않겠습니다.
있잖아, 오라버니. 대체 무슨 일이 있었냐고.
How many times are you gonna make me ask you? What happened?
말해봐.
Tell me.
만약 비밀이라면
If it's some sort of secret, then whisper it in my ear.
아무것도
It's
아니야.
nothing, Dayu.
여전히
The people, I can still hear them fall. Dang. So she finally gets it now. Hi doll. Hi Lankuma. Ah. That's why no one tells him anything. That's why you're not supposed to tell each other anything. Ah. I get it now. It all makes sense. It's so depressing. I might have to use some backup. But instead of maybe 7. Yeah, I'm gonna put her there. He lost the shine in his eye. That's the anime, they're dead inside.
그래도
You didn't understand anything, Dayu.
그래도
But you still should have told
말을
me.
해주시지 그랬어요. 오라버니.
She's still on about that? No way.
수빈 말고도
Did you not just see what
주위에
happened?
많은 사람들이
It wasn't just Shiren. People around me,
나를 두고
they all
점점
began to change.
달라져갔지. 하지만 어느 순간부터는
On the other hand, I found myself relieved that Shiren
대신 다행이었어.
no longer worried about me.
너에게 말을 한다고
Sharing this with you would not have changed a thing. Oh, is it better now? The audio was doubled, it seemed like.
오히려 할머니의 보이지
It would
않는
only have
그림자는
drawn grandmother's unseen
너에게
shadows to you.
뻗어나갔겠지. 그러면 너는
They would have drawn the light from your eyes and smile from your
웃는
lips.
법을 잊어버린 채로
Hi, Zerol.
나와는
And you would never have sparred
더
with
이상
me
대화를
again.
하지 않았겠지.
Know about you. The loud voice sounded so elated that it might have been, has well been ecstatic.
영케도 잘 숨어 있었네.
Pretty good at hide and seek. Oh, this guy!
님이군요.
It's you, big brother
저를
Shipan.
찾고 계셨나요?
Have you been looking for me? Yep, I'm gonna kill you before Bonsai finds you. Honglu, you really know how to make friends, huh? Rhodia muttered, clearly
그런데
taken
저를
aback.
왜 찾으셨나요, 형님?
But why were you looking for
저는
me?
동전도 많이
I don't
벌고
even have that many coins on me. Honglu replies with a smile. Because it's you.
너의 존재가
Because you
그렇게
exist, Value.
보가. 우리들은
Do you know how many
매일
brushes
고개를
with death, some of them fatal, we had to suffer?
몇 번은
While
이미
you
죽긴 너는 단지
enjoyed a
운명에
peaceful
태어나서
life with the
시간
favor of the
어르신들의
elders?
예쁨을 받으며
Just because you were
편하게
born
살아왔잖아.
lucky.
그대로 다른 둥지들이나 전전하면서 뺀질거리며 살 것이지. 발버둥 치는
Are you
너희들
here because you wanted a
눈앞에서
front row
생생히
seat to our
구경이라도 하고
struggles?
싶었던
Is that
거니?
it?
보가 가모님께 한 번만 말씀드려줘.
Value, please just ask the Venerable Jamu if it's possible.
그래도 너랑 나는 보차랑 같이 놀았던 종이라도 있잖아.
Please, I'm your friend. We used to play together. Me, you, and Baochai. Don't you remember?
아니면 너를 아껴주는
Or,
소리들.
or if that won't do,
가모들께라도.
then ask your Reverend Shinren. Can't you ask them for just a little favor?
이렇게 빌게.
Please, I'm begging you. I don't want to fight anyone.
너처럼 그냥 조용하고
I just want to live a quiet life
평화롭게만
like you
살고
do.
싶었단 말이야.
I just want some semblance of a peaceful life. That's all I ask.
형, 내가 해줄 수
There
있는 건
isn't
없어.
anything I can do for you.
제발 보가.
I'm pleading here.
돌아가, 형.
Go away, big brother.
알잖아.
You know how this place gets. Dangerous when the shadows take over.
아무리 그 생글생글거리는 꼬락서니로
Feel free to keep up that
사람
nice guy
좋게
charade. Pretend to be a good person all you
나는
want.
네 본연의
But know
모습이라.
that I've seen your true
결국
hideous
너도 다른
face.
사람 따위 안
You're just
주는
another messed up Jah who
가증스러운
doesn't give.
가시가의 일원이지. 그게 도저히
And that's
참을
exactly
수
what I can't
없더라고.
stand about you.
우리랑은
Acting like you're
섞일
above us.
가치도 없다는
Like we're
듯
dirt under your
고고한
feet.
척,
All the while
자비로운
pretending to
척.
be this noble, generous guy.
나는 널 순순히 탈락을 시켜줄
I'm not going to
마음도
disqualify
없어.
you about you. I'm going to cut out your brain up so we'll never ever have to suffer.
있죠.
Say, big brother,
설반이 만약 그 이쁨 받는
if having their
것을
favor could be considered
정말
lucky,
운이라고 부를 수
and if it
있고
was something I could have just given
누군가에게
away,
넘겨줄 수 있었다면
then I wouldn't have
저는
hesitated to
남성이
give it to you.
그렇게 할 수 없는 것이
It's just too bad that that's not possible.
뭐? 지금까지 나는
I've gotten
몇
this
번을
close to
죽을
death.
뻔하다 살아났어.
No, I've already been
아니,
decapitated
이미
3,
몇
4
번
more
목이
times.
떨어져 나가기도
I've lost count.
했었는데 내가 여기까지
You have no idea what I
어떻게
had to crawl
살아남았는데
through to
네가
even
그딴
live.
소리를.
You think you can just...
임대요.
Do you not her family is in service to ours?
어차피 보차는
Outside that girl will lose all
저만보다
sense upon
정신을
seeing
못
value.
차리니
So it
나도
falls
너를
to me to
어찌
use you
됐어요?
right.
우리 어머니가
My mother saved you from the
길가에
terrible
난
fate of being
너를
thrown to the
받아준
streets.
은혜를
It's about time you
갚을
repaid that
시간.
favor.
우리 가문에 온 뒤로
You haven't even
발을
ever
제대로
done that
못해서 지금까지
done much
입지도
ever since our
약하지
family picked you
않느냐.
up, have you? You're standing on thin ice here.
이번 가주 대전에서
Perform well in
몸을
this family
세우며
hierarch
너와
war,
네
and I promise you
가문이
fame and
식량을
fortune
할
for
수
you and your
있도록
family.
내가 힘을 쏟아주지.
나의 것이 되지 못한
What cannot be mine must
차라리
remain out of my
보이지
sight.
않는 편이 이롭다. 설씨가에서 끝없이 들어온 말이었습니다.
The people of the Shui family have said such many, many times.
허나
But you must let
가지지
go
못하는
of what
것은
cannot be yours.
놓아주십시오. 그것이 대건원에서 마음을 다잡고 버텨낼 수 있는 길입니다.
That is the only way to preserve your heart and endure Dunwon.
가소롭다, 가소로워.
You're absolutely ridiculous. A mere bodyguard in service of our family dares to lecture me about the nature of Dagonryun. No,
저는
I know Dagonryun better than
당신보다
you do.
대건원에 그리하여
So let it be known that my advice
진심을
comes from my
다해
heart.
충고드릴 수 있는 것입니다.
Are we gonna be fighting her? The fault lies with the elderly? No, for real. It's like,
놈들은 볼 때마다 기가 막힌.
oh, the last one wasn't the
우리
elderly.
중국이 엄지처럼 엄격한 것도
the heck
감지처럼
is
이해할
this?
수 없는 걸 요구하는 것도 아닌데 말이지.
Okay, I better read this first. Ew! This one, this one. This is an unbreakable coin, clashing with her. Oh, she's clashing. She's on our team! I didn't even notice her. Whoa, we're stacked, dude. Okay, so she's gonna win that one. Win that one. This one's Ryoshu.
대가리 딱 떼도
It looks like he does more damage the lower health he is. So maybe we get rid of his ads first. Yeah, there's the counter. She's there. Click her. She's cute. I'll click her in a sec.
여행에는 목적이 있었지.
Oh. Interesting. Bro, Honglu, please.
장부에 적힌 놈들은 볼 때마다 기가 막힌 거. 우리 중지가 감지처럼 엄격한 거, 감지처럼 이해할 수 없는 걸 요구하는.
Oh, she's already bloody. This thing might get staggered right here. 14, 13, 16, 15. Okay. I think this is okay. Oh, nice. I thought she was gonna lose. Phew. Oh, he has this toxic mechanic thing. I remember the clam has this. So, hi, how's it going? He's fighting freaky? Yeah, this guy's a little freaky. Bro, stop moving. Binds and fragile. Uh-oh. Nice. Uh-oh. What? Oh, they explode?
평소처럼 넉살 좋게 같이 상황을 개선해 보시지.
I think this is okay. Brother! How do they keep losing? What is this poison thing? Is it making me roll lower? No, this is damage, isn't it? I just woke up. Well, good morning. Well, prison bus. Ah, 是的. That's fine. Oh, it's not fine. Bro, I keep rolling tails. And they're all exploding. What is this? Take 5 fistings, then have the count. Okay, it's not that bad. Honestly, it's not that bad. Brother. Do I have anything? No, I don't. I pretty much have to have her take it. She has to take that too. And that. No, it's this one. This one's Yoshi's. These should win.
점 찍었네.
실밥이 터졌나?
Ooh, please don't die. Oh, her definitely. She's dead. Oh no, I lost Donkey. That's okay, I fully stacked my comp though. Should be okay. Oh, now she's rolling heads. Get well soon, Tay. Is your stomach still hurting? Honglu freeze rolls heads. You have 45 sanity? That's what I'm saying! He's 29 right now because he lost like 3 times in a row. Oh, he makes more. Very cool. I'm gonna have to fluid sack this. This one. Okay. Rings. Oh. Bro, how are these things so strong? At least one more fluid sac should do the trick.
내 팔은
Yeah, get well
병에
soon.
있었어.
She's almost at serious skullbuster.
직접 싸워보질 않아서 그게 효과적일 것이라고 생각했나.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
관리자의 전투 교육도 그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없진 않았군요. 딴테
Alright.
적합한 조치였습니다.
That's not great. Oh wait, no. I need 2 of those. Maybe I'll just use lantern. Okay. This is probably okay. 5. This one's targeting Rhodey. Okay. This one's targeting Hongwu. No, we can't use that one. Maybe like this? This should be okay.
대가리 딱 떼도.
How were the fried noodles there? Okay.
직접
Wasn't anything
선보이겠네.
special. It was pretty good. I mean, I liked it.
좋아. 이번에는 제대로 들어갔군.
Nice. 3 damage.
동화 하나 읽어줄까?
자, 테디, 나를 따라해 보는 거야. 짜잔.
He looks like a Jiangxi, which is
그래.
kind of
딱
abnormal,
반쯤 죽여버려.
I would say.
13조 2항에 맞추려면
다음
그게
세상으로
태경이지.
넘어가려면 자,
Huzzah.
여기구나.
Oh, I didn't even know that had more than 1 attack weight.
꿰어라.
잘했다. 마무리까지 끝나면 너희 안가품 장부에 특별히 한정판 고양이 스티커를 붙여주지.
If he doesn't die here, she's gonna... No.
대가리 딱 떼도.
I'm afraid she might explode. Does she need to live? Oh, she's fine. Thank goodness. Eight health. Please live. She's got like a bunch of rupture stacks on her too. See you later, Zal. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you later. Thank goodness. Nice. I lost 1 person there. That's okay, I had to back up. It doesn't matter. Jiaqiu, that bastard. He'll find you to exact his revenge for what happened to the Kong family. I know more than you think, Zhao Baoyu. I know that the Kong family's annihilation was the result of a devious machination. Doggone your bastards, never knowing when they've had enough.
혓바닥이 길군.
You talk too much.
모든 패배자는
Just like any other
그랬듯이.
loser. A loser. I'm not. I'm not a loser. I've never...
태호, 왜 우리를 도와준
Dayu,
거니?
why did you help us?
엄밀하게 말해
Because Lady
간
Baotai is my
도련님은
mistress,
보차
not young
아가씨가
Master
제
Pan.
주인이기 때문입니다.
Besides,
도련님의 말이
I wanted to prove to
틀렸다고
him that he was wrong.
말해주고 싶었습니다. 부오라버니,
Big Brother Baoyu.
아무리 흑수들이
The Heisho are indeed
흑수들이
hiding in
숨이
every
들어
corner of
있다고 한들,
Dakwon, but
오라버니의
not
모든
even they are
말과
omnipresent
행동을 알
enough
수
to
있는
know your every single
아닐
word,
겁니다.
your every action.
근데 가문이
So how did Jamu come to know them
어떻게
in such
오라버니의
detail?
모든 것을
Once again, Honglu did not reply.
이건 내가 직접 제조하고 있는 환이라네.
This is a special bolus of my own design,
자네의 남편도
and it was made
도와줄 수
only
있었던
thanks to your
거야.
husband, who in support of my endeavors truly did not spare any expenses.
자네를 놀래게 해준다.
He told me that this project was to be a surprise for you, so feign ignorance for now.
하지만 이렇게 귀한 걸
But do I dare receive
제가
something so
받아도 되는
valuable?
것입니까?
I hope Pen isn't your mistress. Jeez.
귀한 것이기에 자네에게 주는 것이.
I'm giving it to you because it is valuable.
장차 태어나게 될 아이도
Remember that
공지가
baby you
그
carry is an
누구보다
important,
귀하게
precious
자랄
child,
아이가 아닌가.
more deserving of adoration than anyone else, the future of your Kong family. Jamu, I want to show this child of mine a changed Hongyuan.
가모님처럼
Imagine a Hongyuan where people like you can thrive against all the odds that the world has pitted against them.
그대의 행동 거지가 빚은 업에 따라
The karma of your actions shall shape the child within your womb.
보고 듣고
So
취하는
see
것이
here
귀하면
and claim only what is precious,
태어나는 아이도
and
귀하게
you shall beget a precious child.
조금 더 욕심을 부린다면
If I could be just a bit greedier, I do hope my child will be born with even a fraction of your wisdom, Venerable Jamu. Bao Yu, our little Bao Yu, the gem of our family.
복이 왔느냐?
He's adopted?
너를 오매불망 기다리고 있었단다.
We have long awaited your arrival. Venerable Jamu,
이제
we have but a month
하나도
left,
남지
진행은
and we are making steady progress.
올바른 결과.
The results will be as intended.
결과에는 의심한
Of
점
course, I
없습니다.
don't have an iota of doubt in that.
하지만 부디
But
용서하십시오.
please forgive me for what I'm about to say, Venerable Jamu, but I'm starting to get the picture of your plan. I saw the entire procedure, the whole recipe from beginning to end, Jamu. You know what that means.
대관원을 잊은 것이냐?
Have you forgotten that Dagonryun stands firmly behind us?
네가 내게
Your
충성한
loyalty
것이
to me is
곧
loyalty to Dagonryun
대관원에
itself.
충성하는 것과 같아.
Do you truly believe that I, its family hierarch, shall
너의
abandon a
우위를
loyal
모른
follower
척할
such as
거라
you?
생각하느냐?
But, understood, Jamu.
아니,
Hmm.
이미 마음이
Her heart has
이루어진
already
바다.
fallen to the seduction of fear.
저자도 얼마 남지
She shall
않아.
not be long.
할머니,
Grandma,
저는
I'm your
할머니가
most
제일
precious treasure,
아끼는
right?
보물이죠.
그렇다면
She's gaslighting. She's actually gaslighting, yeah. You are, little Baoyu. Then tell
한
me,
달 후에는
what's going to happen here in a month?
무슨 일이 일어나는 건가요?
보가
Baoyu,
부끄러운
do you know which
부부고
part of the
오만하게
body one
부리는
must use to
가문을
bring down the shamelessness and
단
prideful
한치의
yet
자비도
mighty
없이
family?
내가 망신시키는 가장
Do you know
비싼
what
방법이
shall allow one to exact
무엇인지
utter ruin,
아느냐?
devastation, and humiliation to such a house?
머리를 쓰는 거란다.
You use the head.
위험이 따르긴
The plan
하지만
carries a high risk,
그만큼
but the return shall be just as great. Once mobilized, the head will be more thorough than anything in the world.
스빈,
Shirin, what do I do now? You're not even asking me what happened like you used to.
제게 물어보아도
Because nothing will
달라지는
change,
것은
even if I
없습니다.
ask you that, young
도련님.
master.
앞으로 엄청
Something
무서운
so
일이
scary, so terrible is gonna happen
일어나면
soon.
어떻게 해야 할까?
What should I do?
이곳에서 일어나는 많은
There's no
일들이
need for one to question the rights and wrongs of the many things that occur here.
차를 내어올까요, 도련님?
I just joined. Welcome in, Claddy? The hag knows her puns. I suppose she does. Would you like some tea, young master? Wait, so Honglu is an adopted son of the Kong family into Jamu's family, who he calls his grandmother. But during that scene, was he a... It's kind of like a time skip. Okay, the way they told the story was a little odd. Maybe someone's trapped in here, but I don't know if it's a good idea to fiddle with these. Let's break it. Leaving them here will pose a danger not only to us, but also everyone coming in contact with them. No!
몸 좀 풀어볼까요?
Well, we're fighting. That part was confusing for me too. Yeah, I think it's just like a manner of the way they told the story.
합당한 이유가 있겠지.
It's supposed to be that like
기대하고 있겠습니다.
Jia Baoyu is not born yet in that scene, but it constantly switches between like the time when he was alive and the time when he was still being born.
그래, 그렇게 시원하게 처리하니 그런 맛이 나는.
I think.
처리는 빠르게
Wait, so like the time in which the downfall of the Kong family happened is actually after that. So would that mean that like
창의적인 발상이군.
if that time period was after,
전투 중에
so Jia Baoyu was already born by the time it was going down, right?
그간의 전투 경험이
And this is like 1 month after that. He's already born. She's not pregnant anymore. What are they celebrating? They manipulated him while he was stuck in the loading screen? Yeah, wait, hold on. That doesn't make any sense. So the timeline is she's pregnant with the kid, and the kid's made to witness everything as part of the plan. But he's not born yet? I figured out Bleed wasn't really a good team for me this Kanto. Yeah, I feel like Bleed was kind of weak. I'm feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. Like, I mean, like, I think Rupture might be the play here.
장부에 적힌 놈들은 볼 때마다 기가 막힌다.
I hope there's another reset point because I lost all the already. I might just go like
이해할 수 없는 걸 요구하는 건
Rhodey.
내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리.
I mean, like, I guess it could go burn too. Good morning, Zashaha. It was a flashback in the flashback. Yeah, I think they're flashbacking multiple times here. Jabayu is already alive. What do you mean? It's like he's already alive, but he's like witnessing the downfall of the place while it's because it's two separate projects. That's why it's confusing. Because she's planning like the downfall of the Kong family, and also the second project is the new bolus for the baby. So I'm assuming the first project that's complete was the bolus that's given to Hong Lu, and then the second thing is the creation of the new squad, which is just a guise of something else. Can I like... Wait, what? No, that's just going back where it came from. Wait, is it? Where am I? She's pregnant right now? The second bolus is the sleight of hand. Yeah, that's the sleight of hand one. Wait, what are these guys doing here? Honestly, Gregor can take a hit, so I'm okay with him just taking hits. Sheesh, okay, what is? My cats took my pillow in my bed. Just lay on top of them. That's what I do. When my dog starts to take like the couch space, I'm like, alright, well, you're getting a hug then. So his eye is not actually something he was born with, it seems. Yeah. His eye is like, the bolus itself, I think. So I don't go back here. Oh, shoot. Oh, I can still reset here. Okay. So if we're gonna do a rupture team, then we'll do Heisho pack. And then rupture here. We'll keep him as pointillism. And then I think that's, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I have a rupture for? I do, but I don't have her leveled. Ugh. So the team will be this. Is that right? Maybe? Maybe him instead. Because he's just kind of crazy.
라만 차렘들을 뒤엎는다.
Gain SP time? It's a trap? Is it a trap? Ew!
정한 데에는 합당한 이유가 있겠지. 기대하고 있겠습니다.
It should be okay still, assuming I never lose one. These are clashable counters, right? Brother. Okay. Okay. I pray. It shows clashable counters? Yeah. I never understood how to read those though. The thing is, Mal Faust is only OP when she has a good amount of coins, and you have the requirements to change the third skill. Yeah. I didn't even get her. Like, I haven't rolled fully for her. I want to save my lunacy for Walpurgis, because I really want the Walpurgis IDs. Like, you know how during the course of the season, they usually hand out a bunch of the guaranteed extraction pulls, usually for the season Limbus pass. So if I'm going to get him anyways, then I might as well just, like, save it. And then use the ones that I want to get for the Walpurgis. God, that's so annoying. She's OP from her HP. She has the most HP, so she always gets the talisman if you play right. She has no poise, only her S3 too. That's okay. I'm getting closer to peakness. I must be thinking of C. Gregor. Oh. All these stupid unbreakable coins, dude, I swear. Even the mobs are starting to get it.
한 놈의 죽음으로 끝내기엔 죄가 너무 크군. 저기 벌벌 떨고 있는 나머지 녀석들도 처형한다.
Okay, these should all win.
적출할게요.
If I just take like a little bit of sinking damage, it's not a big deal. Yeah, bleed is never gonna work here. Perfect for my lunch break. Oh, Kazu! How's it going? Taking a break from my assignments and saw you alive? Well, welcome here. Yeah, how are you doing, Kazu? Good to see you, good to see you. Wait. Okay, well I farmed a little bit SP off of them. Hopefully that's okay. Oh, we're going down after that. Are they gonna gang up on me? I'll take Faust just in case. These three. Just leave the other two out of it. Alrighty, the game space is still shrinking. Let's see how the candidates are doing. The leading contestant at the moment is Jia Chu of the Jia family, practically vacuuming up the other contestants' coins. Jiamu summoned the head here? But how? Hold on, do you hear that? It's coming from the passageway over there. Like I said, there isn't much time left. Are you willing to take responsibility if Bayu gets hurt because you decide to dally here? Lady Baotsai, please calm yourself. Seems that young Master Pen's been eliminated as well, so we must conserve our strength for now. We definitely cannot afford to run into Jiachu with our current force. No, I have to see with my own eyes that Baoyu is okay. Losing Dayu early was bad enough. Oh, if you're talking about what happened earlier, we've lost 5 others on our end other than Dayu. That's different! Miss Baotsai. Dayu and... Baoyu. So you're the ones that ran to Big Brother Pan earlier. Wow, you really worried me. But hey, Mr. Shu isn't doing so hot, you know. I think he's got an gnarly case of not breathing. The gacha's great though, you don't need to gamble. Yeah. Playing the IDV for 3 years, I've never gotten S skin. Ooh! I'm sorry to hear that. Trust me, the unbreakable coins get way worse later. No, it's okay, I heard that. They even posted a message on their Twitter saying that. But they said they nerfed it. Merely the consequences of running his mouth where he shouldn't. Don't worry, we're not that easy to kill. But maybe they'll use different treatment methods on him this time. Hopefully they'll edit him to be a bit more obedient to Mother's commands this time around. I guess everyone's different to a degree. And Big Brother, Pan's not easily tamed as others, you know? I see. Are you unhurt, Baoyu? Yep, I'm okay. That's a relief, but... Her expression turns somewhat sour. What's Dayu doing there with you? Please, Miss Baotsai, this is a misunderstanding. He merely found me lost and has decided to generously help me out here. There isn't anything more to this. Did you run into many other candidates? Yes, but as luck would have it, I haven't been able to keep myself safe this far. Hey Baoyu, how about we finish the game right here, right now? If you're bound by some monetary contract, I can take care of that for you. And that offer extends to everyone else in your clan too. Everyone, if you're here on a contract, I'll add 3 zeros to however much they're paying you to back out of the game. We're not bound by stuff like money. You're really gonna let that shake you here now? Judging by the way she gulped and hesitated, it seemed that it would take a significant amount of effort to refuse her offer. Big Sister Baotsai, may I ask why you suggest something like that? Do you have an idea what's happening up ahead? Jiachu's, he's up there, beating the crap out of everyone, regardless of what family they're from. 3 candidates tried him at the same time, and he still wiped the floor with all of them without breaking a sweat. The stage is going to continue to shrink, which means you'll inevitably run into Big Brother Jiachu. Oh right, there's Big Brother Juan too. He won't go down easily either. He won't. Baoyu, do you recall what you said to me when you found me crying? Miss, please. We will buy you a new bird from the market. One with the prettiest voice, with the most beautiful feathers.
내 세상 안에 있던 새가 좋았단 말이야.
From luck, I don't really care for most IDV skins. They nerfed it. Yeah. I was addicted to IDV during the pandemic once and almost failed the year I left to... Ooh. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I prefer watching IDV brain rot than watching math classes. I mean, like, yeah, school is not really for fun. It's work. No, because what's stopping me from closing the laptop and never opening it? It's hard. But I want the same bird I kept in my cage. That's the bird I liked. Ah, young Master Bao Yu. Bao Yu? What's the most precious gem of Jiaguan Yuan? The prized jewel of Jiamu doing here? You're angry. I'm not angry. I'm just sad. The bird I cared a lot for flew away when I opened its cage to refill its water bowl. Don't worry. When the apricot blossoms bloom again next year, it will recall its scent and return here to relive the memories of the blossoms. So there is no need to be irate about such things. It would be a waste of your pleasant fragrance. Then you smiled, your jewel-like eye glimmering. I used to think you were a brooding, frail man, but there was something about what you said that I really liked. Bao Yu, do you remember how Jiamu and my mother agreed that we would be wed should you return to Daguanyuan? So I've gone through the trouble of preparing your room ahead of time. I took into that room every single day, dreaming of Daguanyuan for the both of us. Let me show you the things I've done to the place later. Only wonderful things are going to happen to us, as long as you're with me. So let's go back. Sorry, I still have a promise to keep. Can't you just leave something like that behind? A gem like you deserves to be placed where it may glimmer most incandescently, right? You're getting married? The exchange must have reminded him of Catherine. Heathcliff looked at Honglu, Xue Baocai, and then Lin Daiyu before falling silent. Hi Momo! Honglu Riz is so slick, literally, he rizzed her right up. He didn't even say anything special. Speaking of school and family on summer break, let's go! Yeah, oh yeah, summer is starting soon. Not another Wong family person. A mantis that stalks a cicada must practice caution, so that they do not become prey to a siskin. What an appropriate aphorism for the present state, isn't it? Oh, who is it this time? A candidate on the wiser end of the intelligence spectrum, seeking to profit amidst the chaos. My name is Wang Dawei. The most important element of this family hierarchy were intelligence and the formulation of strategic alliances. Thus, I, Wang Dawei, have allied with another, formerly prospective candidate, who, while he could not partake due to certain personal tragedies, remains most passionate about the war all the same. Not this guy again! For I return to grace you with my presence. He looks kind of different. Just how much time so we teach you this lesson? Well, he's gonna kick my butt. What lesson? Whatever. I've never felt better than I do today. We made a few adjustments to the usual, more popular method of life insurance, using our Wang family's secret recipe. By the way, this bolus hasn't been released to the mass market just yet. Thus, it is my honor to demonstrate its various functionalities before you all. The camera. It seems that the candidate has managed to impress one of the audience members enough. A blessing from the audience. Here's a special reward for you, a chance to siphon a large portion of coins from another candidate of your choice. Just say the candidate's name, and their coins are yours. Then I'm taking judge shoes. There'll be nothing stopping that candidate from coming after you after taking their coins. Coward. He sure is a fast thinker. As soon as the host announcement ended, oops. A portion of the coins hanging from Honglu's waist separated themselves from a bundle before clattering to the floor. How'd that even happen? No, but we went through so much trouble to find them. Can we just pick them back up then? Don Quixote muttered, despondently watching as the coins rolled away. Ah, but these are special coins, as they are now considered rewards bestowed by the audience, which means they are no longer yours. Dusting and blowing on it won't do anything. Sorry. Ah, Big Brother Yihua. Our work here is done. My revenge has only begun. No, we have other work to do. Come on, let's just move on. I won't budge a step away from here until I hold... I hate this guy. Did the bullets make him even stupider? No way. There's no way my bullets could have done that. To be free from aging and death. What a euphoric concept it is. Normal, ordinary humans like you can't even dream of such a realm. Once I had the taste of the Ascendant world, I realized that the throne of the family hierarch was an insignificant illusion all along. Okay, this guy's annoying. Oh, Kiki, hi! 早上好. Yeah, but I want more PM family.
장부에 적힌 놈들은 볼 때마다
Whoa,
기가
hold
막힌다.
on.
우리 중지가 엄지처럼 엄격한 것도
One eyeball
이해할 수
pinion.
없는 걸 요구하는 것도 아닌데 말이지.
What is this? It's rupture and bleed. When hit by an attack, okay, that's just rupture. Okay, buddy. On hit with the skill, heal 10% damage, round it down. Okay. He doesn't look too complicated, but this is annoying. Is this just like luck based? What the heck is this? Four. This is the indiscriminate one. Okay, how does this look? Not bad, not bad. We have an actual good gacha story? I know, right? This is my favorite gacha story. Eat existing humans on E-Star. Hello, 자성하. Brain damage perhaps with their personalities? Heck no. True. Brother, I'm so sick of this guy. The Shiyuha guy. No way. How did she lose that? Is he gonna keep doing that?
피로부터 피어오르 아름다운 꽃이 난 기꺼이 그대를 취하리.
The way he rolled tails twice.
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
숨통 끊기.
Okay.
방금의 공격, 혹신 그 자체였다.
Oh, he just kind of... Okay. He just keeps spamming this one. Okay. I think this is fine for now. What if I do this instead?
가족을 위해. 아직 죽지 마라.
다시 결투는 끝나지 않았다.
Okay. Okay, that hit mostly my guys that time. Hi, winning the prize!
모든 걸
Good to see
거둬들일
you,
순 없었어.
Dada. I'd rather get good fans rather than the round ones in our fold. Huh? They would become our current worst backseaters.
나라도 그렇게
Ooh,
했어.
sometimes I convert Genshin fans into Yansen.
이만하면
How does that work? We already have the PM fans from Roblox that only know Roland, the Red Mist, and some Abnos and nothing else. I mean, like, Project Moon fans are Project Moon fans, I think. I don't think I've experienced the bad side yet. Ooh, this one's kind of...
곧 끝장낼 수 있을 것
Can I clash with this?
소감자들로 효율적인 마무리를 명령하시겠지요, 단테.
Uh-huh. Why is this neutral only? It should be like way ahead of that. Consumes 5 HP on self. This damage does not kill this here. And then it hits everybody, right? Can I stop it? I'm okay with those odds. And this is going towards 3. Is everything taking a clash? Yeah. Okay.
적출할게요.
No way. Okay. What the? Okay, barely. The bad side of this community? I think I've seen part of it, but it's really like, I don't know. The IDB community also has a bad side to it too. I think all communities have bad sides then. I eat dumplings? Oh, 我今天吃炒面. What?
수많은 것들이 옥죄어 온다.
I almost staggered him. At least I broke the weakened the coins. I want to eat rice noodles, but they were very expensive. Ah, do you know mostly because I don't interact with them. Yeah, me neither. I was kind of hoping like maybe I could build a community just through Project Moon stuff. But it's harder than I thought.
적합한 조치였습니다.
Okay. She doesn't need to do this. Who else is clashing with her? Her? No way! Is that a clashable counter? I probably should have read that. Ugh! They're also doing much more character development than before. True. Like, Kanto's 1 through 2 pretty much had none of that. The next ones did have a lot of it, but I feel like really, Kanto 3 didn't have that much either. So it's probably that reason that like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 kept like building and building. 中国人我都是开始讲中文的。我是中国人，是我住在美国。I think yeah, we just know here, right?
아픕니다. 슬슬 지루하니까 빨리 끝나버리는 게 좋겠다.
끝을 낼 시간.
Surely he dies here, right? That's the descendant form. Get him! Yeah! This guy's so annoying.
5번 수감자. 덕분에
이
위험한
아,
순간도 넘어간 적이 많다지.
I'm struggling to read Crime and Punishment. I probably wouldn't read that.
관리자님.
It's very, very long. All the books in this it's based around are like quite long, except for a couple of short stories. And besides, it's much more fun just to read it here. Take cover, Executive Manager. Ugh! Sharp feathers began to fly in all directions, puncturing the walls and anyone caught in their range. Now things are starting to get way more interesting. Everyone's disarray, people are fighting, and chaos abounds. How about we add a pinch of arena shrinkage? That girl's gonna get it. About time, we must escape. No way, I'm not leaving Bao Yu to fend for himself. Dayu, Lin Dayu, you have to stick close to Bao Yu, okay? You have to keep him safe and sound to the end no matter what. Miss Bao Zai. Leaving Shi Bao Zai as she and her Shi mercenaries drew Shi Hua away. We barely managed to make it within the walls. No way! She actually seems like a decent person. Is she gonna die? Where does this go? Why is everything red? Oh. Why is everything blanked out? Oh, the arena shrink. We lost so many coins. All those coins we collected. Sod's gonna kill us when she finds out about this. When the family hierarchy war is complete, I suppose you shall return to Daguanren. Yes, I will. Once everything ends, I suppose that is what will happen. Big brother Bao Yu. Do you not want to return?
글쎄,
Well,
그런 것에
I never given it much thought.
생각해
이곳을 나가실 때도 그런 생각이었나요?
Did you not give it much thought when you left this place too?
만일 돌아오기 싫은
If you don't want to return, then please express what lies in your heart. So,
대호,
Dayu,
하나 가지고 있던 내
my
마음
one and only heart is
지금은
long gone.
없어졌어.
I searched and
샅샅이
searched,
찾아봐도
but it was nowhere to be
이젠
found.
보이지 않더구나. 그러니 마음을
So
비추는
any
것
expression
또한
of my heart has become
소용이
devoid of
없어졌단다.
meaning as well.
뭐? 무슨 말을 하는 거야?
What? What do you mean stay away, kid?
오늘은 누구나 기다리고
Today's the day they're
있었던
finally
새로운
revealing
날이
Venerable
발표를
Jamu's new
한다는데.
bolus. This is what we've all been waiting for.
그냥
Please,
이번 한 번만
please listen to me
제발
just once,
들어주시면
just
안 돼요?
today, okay?
공시가라면 더
Is this
앞자리를
kid
차지하려고
serious? Everyone in the Kong
사람이라도
family is
발표를
scrambling to get that front row
말이
seat to this
되는 소리를
presentation.
해야지.
You're not making any
아무리
sense.
네가
I know you're
대가로
the precious
얘기라
jade,
하여도
but your request is
너무
simply
잔인한
too ridiculous.
부탁이구나. 이유는
I can't tell you why.
도련님,
Young master, I'm sorry, but we simply can't do that.
저희도 그렇지만
I'm not talking about just us. Master Kong Yujin and Lady Kong Siyuhua have been
모를 거예요.
waiting forever for this day. You have no idea how excited they are.
뭐?
What?
나 오늘 발표
I'm super excited for today's
있었단
announcement.
말이야. 지금 몇 시간도
It's
안
gonna start in a few
남았어.
hours, you know. I know, so please,
그곳으로 가지 마.
please stay as far away as you can from the announcement. Okay, I will.
대형 누나.
Are you
정말이야?
serious? The adults are gonna punish you big time if you're not there.
우리 가문이
You're from a
아무도
bodyguard
그런 거
family.
알고
They're
있는 거
gonna...
있잖아.
It's okay. They'll starve me a few days. Big deal.
오라버니,
Listen, Bao Yu, I won't go,
나안 갈
okay?
거니까
So,
이제
stop
그만
sulking
울상
and
짓고
smile.
웃어. 부엌도련님, 가무님께서
Young
부르십니다.
Bao Yu, Venerable Jamu summons you.
기대가 많소, 가모.
We're excited about this occasion, Jamu.
공시가의 모든 이들이
He literally
오늘
saved her
자리에
life.
모였고
Why is she so... Everyone in the Kong family has gathered to witness this unveiling.
이거 하나만큼은
I
당연할 수
confidently
있겠네.
tell you one thing.
오늘이
Today will
공시
change the
가문의
course of Kong
역사를
family's
흔들릴
history.
날일 것이라는 걸 말이야. 홍원의
Every
모든
soul in
민중이
Hongren will never
오늘을
ever forget
영원히
this day.
기억할 걸세.
참으로
What a generous and kind thing to say. See? She's still pregnant! I don't think that was him.
뱃속의 아이도
The child agrees too. I can feel the soft kicking.
소동이 느껴지고 있어.
Wait, so who's Honglu's parents then?
부부께는
I have done the honors of giving you the frontmost seat to the presentation. You will have the best view out of all to see how this bolus, created all thanks to your virtuousness, changes the Kong family, Dagonrin, and Hongrin itself. Do you see? We have drawn such a large crowd today. Dolts of the Kong family, most of them. They must believe that this bolus I'm about to announce today will ensure their family's future. However, the direction of causality is already set in stone. The cause and effect established, the line between the 2 points drawn. Inevitability awaits.
할머니,
Grandma,
이제라도
let me out of here.
돌아가면 안
Please
돼요.
let me leave. Little Bao you must stand here and watch all of it. Do not blink. Our elders will deeply appreciate this act of devotion. This offering I dedicate to them. Now plug your ears.
오늘을 위해 이곳에 찾아주신
Thank you, family
공시가의
members,
태도들
affiliates,
모두
and friends of the Kong
감사합니다.
family.
오늘
Today,
여러분들이
we are gathered here to
이
witness a
환의
groundbreaking bolus,
홍원에 한
the kind that has
번도
never been
시도된 적
attempted before in
없으며
Hongrin,
그리고
and shan't ever be
앞으로도
attempted again.
시도되어서는 안 되는 모든 것을
This bolus shall bring us the
처음으로
beginning
이뤄보게
of
될
all
환영입니다.
things, a clean slate.
이제부터
This is a
이
record
기록은
of what shall
어디에도
never
남지
remain,
않겠지만
but will
이
never
기록도
be
아닐
forgotten.
것이기에
To the Kong family and all its adherents, I wish nothing but the utmost eternal glory in the interminable Avisi Naraka. First, immediately ground and add the of grass within of harvest from the. For at the sight of it before incorporation, but it must be first infused with the. As for the use the ashes of the dead that experienced 4 seasons, but must be used to mix the ingredients. Preserve it in a prior to pulverization, then inject it at a equal to or below. One individual has consumed the bolus produced with the above procedure. Repeating the broadcast soon.
환의 제조법
Is this?
아닌가?
This sounds like a recipe for a bolus, doesn't it? But why would they randomly list off a recipe? My baby? What? So that's where the scene comes from. Little Bao Yu.
도시에는 인간뿐이지만
The city is a land of
어떨 것
humans,
같느냐?
and only humans. But do you know aught of the world beyond its hedges?
나는
I know not the recipe for this bolus,
모르지만
but
저들이 무엇인지는
I know
알고
those
있다.
creatures.
외곽과
The outskirts and the
미적에는
ruins are populated by
지성과
sapient,
감정을
sentient
지닌
beings,
다양한
those
것들이
with intellect
살아요.
and emotions.
그리고
And among them
저 길이는
are the
번식력이
자자른,
왕성하고 흉포하게 크지요.
who possess a notably high level of fertility, reproductive abilities with excessive potentials for violence.
흑수는
Besides, the Heisho are. I must be quite wrapped with joy to prattle on like this.
많아졌구나.
Well, it isn't as if you'd had knowledge on the subject. It's Binna! Binna, my queen! Oh, concept lock. And the pillar. I love this scene. But not because everyone's dying. Even if you were wiser, what can you do? You, a thing that need only glimmer on like a precious jade.
13분이 지났군.
13 minutes have
나갈
passed.
준비를 하자꾸나.
Let us leave now, little Bao Yu.
공가가
Thus, the Kong
멸하는구나.
family falls.
내가 할
My
일은
work is
끝났으니
complete. The rest is yours.
네가 할 일만 남았지.
Oh, brother, I'm sorry. I should have listened to you. But you made me so envious. I just wanted to know what they were going to show here. Am I going to die?
지가의 소자도 기어들어왔구나.
So the bastard son of the Jaw family has also crawled in here. I see.
어쩔 수 없다.
It cannot be helped. He has caught the scent of his own slumbering greed and could not stop himself from tasting what he coveted.
용케 살아남았구나.
I'm impressed that you managed to survive.
이미 결과는
Now that the cause is
정해졌네.
firmly established, the effect cannot be altered.
자네 지금 들리지 않는가?
Listen closely. Do you not hear the applause?
발표를 마친 뒤부터 퍼져오는
It started
무수한
soon after the
간식
presentation was
말일세.
complete.
그렇군요.
Oh, I see.
저것들은
They're not just any monsters.
그냥
They're not even humans, are they? That bolus creates non-humans. Oh! The desire dreamt by Yojin of the Kong family was but an illusory lamplight, the bell that toiled your collective greed to the vast city.
저항하려는 것은
Your defiance is meaningless. No, Venerable Jamu, that's not what this is for. This is the end.
마지막에는 사리의 밝은 행동을 하는구나.
At least your final
남은
act was
것들은
wise.
신경 쓸 필요 없단다.
You needn't care for the remnants,
전부
for it shall all begin new from a clean slate.
살려주십시오. 시키는 대로 다
You spare me. I did everything you told me to.
그렇게 떨고 있는 거니? 자신의 둥지까지 배신하려 했던 배포는 어디 간
Why are you
거야?
trembling so much? Where'd the guts to betray your very own nest go?
곧 청소부들이 오겠구나.
The sweepers will arrive soon.
쓰레기들이 생기면
Wherever there is trash, there will always be on time to gather it up. Oh my god. Garion is so cool.
좋은 표정을 보여주었으니
You have given me a most wonderful face. So listen well. It is arrogance to believe that your mere words were what summoned the head.
저곳에서
In there,
인간이
a non-human
한계
was
태어났지.
birthed, even when the city must not suffer their existence. Even when the city prevents only humans to live. They were conceived nonetheless.
홍원에서 외곽의 아인족이
It has been many
태어난
years since
것이
Hongren tasted the fresh birth of a beastman from the outskirts.
단지 흑수는
Your Heisho borrows the biological qualities of the beastmen that live in the outskirts. No way!
이전까지는 무지함으로 인해
In the olden
무엇이
cases,
탄생했으나
they were accidental, mistakes born out of ignorance.
이번에는 달라.
But things were different today. The hands that
알고서도
conceived it were
인식했던
guided by a purpose.
가늠하기 어려운 선을
She walked a very thin and translucent line for this scheme. She certainly knows how to use her head, doesn't she?
그래.
Indeed,
그것들은
it is
가사롭고
admirable in its own way, and
사람답구나.
very human.
인간의 울음소리와
Human wailings and inhuman
그렇지 아니한
wailings.
것의 울음소리, 이런 불협화음도
This discordance, too, shall soon come to an end.
그렇지 않니?
Won't it?
너희
Yes. You.
듣고 있는 거잖아.
I know you're listening.
그렇게 멀리서
You needn't busy
둥둥거리므로
your
벗어나지
feet to
않아도
hasten from this place.
너희를
I
청소할
haven't the
이유는
cause to
없는데
cleanse
말이야.
either of you away.
뭐,
Well, it would
말이
rather
잘 되면
hold your
말려구나.
silence than so be it.
역시
My two
한국과
best
비릿한
companions,
홍차는
silence and the metallic scent of black tea.
저 의자는
That chair,
후대를 위하여
it would be
남겨놓아도
best left
괜찮겠구나.
untouched for posterity to know what happened here today.
보는 이마다
As a
그
remembrance of the
의가를
Kong's folly,
손가락질하는
the humiliation,
두
and
번
warning
다시는
against those who would
갓생이
hold the
욕심
same
품지
covetousness.
않도록.
오빠? 어떻게 된 거야?
It's baby Shichun.
왜 오늘은 인사를 안 해줘?
Why are you ignoring me today?
왜 그래?
Come on, what happened? Big Sis Dayu was crying all day outside,
오빠를 계속
and she's been looking for you the whole time. Shichun wanted to play with you and Big Sis Dayu. There wasn't anyone here, so I missed you.
멸문을 위해 머리를 사용한 사례는
This seems to be the first identified case of using the head to annihilate a family. It was a horrible memory. The visions of the massacre, the screaming of the crying of its victims were partially blurred. But Jamu's overpowering, domineering command that he must continue to witness all of it held Honglu's eye in place, unable to look away from the horror.
마주치는 모든 분들에게 빌면서
I pleaded to every single person I
애원을
could
했던 것 같아요.
that they should stay as far away
이곳으로 오지 말라고
as they
말이죠.
could from this place.
몇몇은 웃으면서
Some of them
넘어갔고
laughed it off. Most of them got angry at me.
결국 달라진 건 없었어요.
But as you can see, nothing came of what I did then. My actions changed precisely nothing.
달라졌어요. 오라버니.
Something did
제가
change.
살아남았지 않습니까?
I survived, didn't I?
하지만 대요. 넌
But
혼자
Dayu,
살아남아버린
you hated
너
yourself for
자신을
being the only
원망했지.
survivor.
그리고 자연스럽게
And you soon
풀어질 수
aimed that
없는 그
resentment,
원망은
coiled so deeply and
곧
painfully
내게로
against me,
향했을
didn't
거야.
you?
네 잘못이 아니야.
It's not your fault.
마음이 흐르는
The
건
flow of one's heart isn't
막을
something that
수가
can be
없는
stemmed.
무엇이니.
There's a portion of outskirts with beastmen indeed, yeah. Wordless tears streamed down Dayu's cheeks.
몰랐다는 말이나
I could tell you that I had no
오라버니
idea,
잘못이 아니라는 말
or
때문에
that it wasn't your
제
fault,
소용이 없어졌겠죠.
but it won't mean a thing now.
이 기억들을 보지
I have never
못했다는
seen these
인정에
memories myself. I would have hated you for the rest of my life without a clue as to what
평생
happened to you.
그때의 일을 모른 채로 살며
울 필요 없어.
You needn't cry.
이건 대옥에게 전해진
This story was never
이야기거리가
meant for you to
아니었는걸.
know. So
그러니
please,
이곳을 나가게 되면
once you leave this
천천히
place,
잊어가렴.
let time wash this memory away.
그래도 오라버니
But you
아주
could have
작은
at least told me
정말이나마
a small fragment,
말씀해
the
주실 수
smallest hint of
있었잖아요.
what really happened.
제가 지난 세월 동안
This festering hatred, the sorrow I held against you
가졌던
for all
모든
those years
수줍은
were.
미움들이
괜찮아.
It's okay,
우리의
Dayu.
연놀이는
An
뜻하지
errant
않은
gale
바람에
came and
날려
blew our
끝날
kites away,
것뿐이야.
ending our game. That's all.
고작 흘러가는 바람 때문에
Don't let the wandering
얼굴에
winds
눈물
pave these
자국을
streams
잊지 마.
on your cheeks. Wow. Where do we even go from here? Was that the big reveal? There's still like a whole section left. Resentment as an avenging cycle of infinite weight. It feels well, it seems like you'll have to send some wooden dummies to help escape your lost coins. Yeah, let's get them.
이거 참 설레는
Hello,
꿀이야.
Miss Cat and Mouse. Is it stuck? 不会. Flashback? How do you feel, Mr. Wolfie?
위에서 당신을
Depression! What do you mean, how do I feel? This is...
기대하고 있겠습니다.
It hasn't hit me super hard yet. But I think you can probably hear it in my voice that it's like...
단순해서 좋군.
It's definitely sad. It's definitely like... Dang.
남자가 되어도 훌륭하긴 하고 이제 그 도통 알아들을 수 있는 말투만 고치면 좋겠어. 4번 수감자. 제가 괜히 먹을 것들을 사들고 오는 것이 아닙니다.
Dang. Depression is fine. This is what I wanted. This is exactly what I wanted. It's delivering. I can't wait for Yowie Man to appear. Who the heck is that? Like, we haven't even entered his... We haven't even entered his ego yet, have we? Or his dungeon. This is just the trial.
그래. 그렇게 시원하게 처리하니 보는 맛이 나. 그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없진 않았군요. 딴테. 적합한 조치였습니다.
Got you. Oh, him. Hey, Winning, welcome back. So it's like we haven't even started his part yet. And it's already like the most traumatizing thing I've ever seen. Hi, little sheep. 早上好.
그래, 딱 반쯤 죽여버려. 13조 2항에 맞추려면 그게 제격이지.
There's only one enemy here. It must be like a bunch of different small poopers. Ugh, I hate these things.
위에서
These things are the
당신을
worst.
관리자로 정한 데에는 합당한 이유가 있겠지. 기대하고 있겠습니다.
How does this thing work again?
단테.
One to work? Yeah, why don't we just do that?
가족을 위해.
Brother. It's fine. Bro, why do I keep low rolling? No way I rolled tail all those times.
합격점.
Gonna play games? Alright, have fun.
가진 것은 이 전기밖에
Joy
없는데.
man all along. What the heck? Classic stage 3 sloth. Yup. Those little poopers.
그래도 가급적 전투 중에 떠올리진 않았으면 좋겠는데.
Why are these so...
점 찍었네.
It's actually not as big of a deal because she kind of just heals it all later anyways. Oh, she did not heal that much. Why does he keep give? Oh, they give out tremor. Fair enough.
단순해서 좋군 9번 수감자. 물론 좋은 성과를 갖고 돌아온다면 달고 짭짤한 걸 준비해두지.
These things take forever to kill. There's a sludge on my bathroom. Send help. I'll clean it up. It's just sludge, right? Just like, I have a whole box of plastic gloves. I usually don't mind cleaning stuff if I have like a glove and a towel between me and it. Wow.
적합한 조치 없습니다.
I just got tremor bristed.
중지의 안가품이 그저 무력 행사뿐이라고 생각했나? 원한을 풀 수 있다면
적출할게요.
수단을 가릴 이유는 없지.
숨통 끊기.
Nice.
승부처. 확실히 훌륭하군 5번 수감자. 덕분에 위험한 순간도 넘어간 적이 많다지.
이제야 완성되었나?
골치 아픈 것들이
적출할게요.
Okay.
조각이 되었군. 단테. 나쁘지 않은 성과입니다.
Doesn't seem that bad, but the fights are getting a little difficult. So I'm kind of worried about part 3. This looks bad. Springtime's dreams scatter like clouds in the wind, and falling petals fall away on steam. Defeat the opposing candidates and grant an opportunity to find yourself a new path with even better opportunities. I have the red entry card. I suppose I should use it while I have it, right? Otherwise, what's the card for? Entry authorized. Okay, well. Well, whatever method you used to arrive in this room, congratulations are in order. As a reward for finding the secret room, feel free to take also a helpful artifact. Just one. Also, some of these artifacts might be off limits. Oh, I can't even do that. Well, this one needs the most, so... Clash power +1 when not at full HP. Oh, that's definitely useful. Oh my gosh! Look at all these artifacts! Oh my gosh! These are crazy! Armband? Well, I guess I didn't know they would be coin-based, so otherwise I would have... I would have killed more of these things. Really? What? Hi, monster!
위에서 당신을 관리자로 정한 데에는 합당한 이유가 있겠지.
Favored,
기대하고
opposed.
있겠습니다. 단테.
What are these things doing? Oh.
흑수며
it doesn't matter.
뒷박질 주문.
그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없지 않았군요. 단테. 적합한 조치였습니다.
She's like not super helpful, but she's definitely useful. That shield is really good. I wonder if we're gonna use that as a mechanic later.
따뜻한 꿰뚫려라. 쏟아내라.
좋아. 이번에는 제대로 들어가.
Oh shoot!
슬슬 지루하니까 빨리
There was something right in there. It was her. It's not so bad.
한방 제대로 먹었고. 어이, 끝이
Oof.
있는 상대를 만났어.
It's not that big a deal. We'll buff out those scratches.
지금 시계를 떨리기엔 촉박할 테니 다른 수를 생각해야 할 겁니다, 관리자. 쓸모 없어진 놈을
불쌍하게 울고
후퇴시키는
있는
것도 좋겠죠.
Demon Slayer? No, this is Limbus Company. Streams turn crimson with fallen petals. An unspeakable sorrow becomes a vast, innumerable system of roots. Thus, the unresolved resentment blames naught but springtime breeze. Another chance to earn yourself some coin. The conditions are simple. Remain as long as you can inside those jars. Try sending in a clan member who's not so easily rattled. No.
이 일에 더 적합한 토끼를 찾죠.
That sucks. Oh. Oh. Damn it. It had to be you, huh? I really hoped we'd never have to meet. Shichun, are you doing okay? Well, I'm not dead. Remember the whole story's dungeon events and lore happened all in 2 hours? Oh yeah. It has not been long. But I'm almost out of coins, as you can see.
가환,
We were attacked by Jiahuan, who wiped out our entire clan's remaining forces.
전부 잃었고요.
I barely managed to protect what I had, because there was no way I was letting him eliminate me. But, well, given how the game's going, I guess I'll play somewhere within the top 5, merely by surviving this far in the shrinking arena. Good enough to pick up some trinket from a random corner in the treasury. Isn't that right, brother? Shichun almost let out a wry laugh, caught herself, then sighed deeply as she regarded us. So what's happening here? You guys look rough. And what's Big Sister you doing here? Shichun asked, realizing the oddly downcast atmosphere surrounding her group.
신경 쓰지 않아도 돼.
Oh, you don't need to mind that, Shichun.
그리고 네가 원한다면
But if you want to come with, you could. No, just leave me. If I'm to be eliminated, I'll at least face it head on and accept it. My lady. Wait, the family hierarchy war was placed to demonstrate what I have prepared so far. This just means that I haven't prepared well enough. It sucks, and it's frustrating, but I have to accept the results. I see. The game should end soon, since they said there aren't many candidates left in the game. I'll see you outside. Stay safe. Really? You're just gonna let me go? Aren't you gonna take my coins? You don't have nearly enough coins
나도
to...
너랑 같은 마음이야.
I'm in the same place as you are.
아쉽지만 마지막까지
It sucks,
최선을
but we're gonna
다해야지.
try our best to the end.
네 것을 뺏고 싶진
But
않아.
I don't want to take what is yours. I don't know what happened, but I knew that you suddenly changed.
방금
그래,
What did you say?
만일 네가 원한다면
This is it. Y'all said that Kim Ji-hoon spent $500+ on the apology livestream? Wait, what? What? If that is what you want, feel free to hurt me, kill me, just like your own siblings and children from other families have. I'm bound to leave Dagonrin in a few years' time, so before that happens, maybe you can.
그게 지금
How could you say something like that to me?
나는
Well,
이제
you
말이야.
know.
더 이상 죽고 사는
I don't
것에
want to care about matters of life and death anymore.
오빠는 방금
You never should have said that
절대 하지
to me.
말아야 할 말을 했어. 다시는
I wouldn't be visiting you
오빠
ever
방금
again.
오빠가 대관원을
And I
떠난
hope our
이후로
paths never cross, even after you depart
않기를
Dagonrin.
바랄게.
그때부터 오빠를 보면
Those words haunted me every time I saw your face, brother. You were smiling, like someone who'd already given up on everything. But I guess I have no room to talk. I didn't even bother asking you what happened. I just completely ignored and avoided you. I ran into Big Brother 2 earlier. I thought he was going to kill me, or take away what few coins I had, but he just glanced at me before walking away. Weird, right? You, Big Brother 2, I have no idea what either of you want.
여러분들은 이만 다른 장소로
You should keep
이동하십시오.
moving.
안심하세요.
Rest assured, I will protect my
아가씨,
lady to my last
마지막까지
dying
제가
breath.
지켜드릴 겁니다. 대전이 끝나는 그
I wish you good
시간까지
tidings until the end of the games. She doesn't even know. She didn't need apologies for the delays in Kanto 8 teaser. Oh, was it delayed? Stagnant and festering. Happiness and laughter are but illusions. Sorrow and grief are but illusions also. Avarice, yearning, and longing are but manifestations of one faculty. Vacuity? We run into different candidates clan in a narrow hallway. It's up to both of you, though. Make a wager. Let's just fight them. Who's hurt? Who's not hurt?
불로 정화하고 깨끗한 세계를 세우라.
Like how you finished Expedition 33 in less than a week? Oh.
이 기회에 평소 지휘
I don't think that's like a bad thing or anything.
하던 대로 해보십시오.
I think I'm just gonna like fluid sack once. I just want to get one fluid sack off so that Faust can like not be or she can heal up Ryoshi a little bit before going into the next thing.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
That did not heal very much.
승부처다. 확실히 훌륭하군. 5번 수감.
It's just funny. I don't think he needs to apologize.
순간도 넘어간 적이 많다지.
불쌍하게 울부짖는군.
쓰러졌다고 죄의 대가를 치르지 않을 거라 생각.
뒷박질 치고
오산이라 말해주고 싶어.
끝내지.
Yeah, their members kind of suck.
이번에는 제대로 들어가.
그래. 그렇게 시원하게
We're kind of clobbering them.
추운 맛이 나는군. 일 처리는 빠르게 하는 편.
완전히
그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없지
정화.
않군요. 딴데 적합한 조치였습니다.
가치 없고 따뜻한 주보다니. 꿰뚫려라.
Better than expected. Maybe we'll just keep Rhodey out, because I don't know if we exactly need her. Gotta get them coins! Hello, welcome back, Why Cold and Warm? Eh? 你换你的名字啊?
위에서 당신
Fluid Sack is here. We love Fluid Sack. Thank goodness for Fluid Sack.
기대하고 있겠습니다.
그래,
딴테
딱 반쯤 죽여버렸군. 13조 2항에 맞추려면 그게 제격이지.
자! 숨통 끊기.
전투 감각 하나만큼 수감자가 되어도 훌륭하게
끝내지.
Yeah, these IDs are kind of crazy. I think that's the thing, like when I did La Mancha Land, I had all the Blood Fiend IDs, which were the strongest at the time. But now that I'm doing this part, I only have 2 of the Heisho pack IDs. The K-Corp Hong Lu is so good. He like never drops below a certain amount of health.
아픕니다 난. 슬슬 지루하니까 빨리 끝나버리는 게 좋겠어.
헤어내리.
그래
Dang!
그렇게 시원하게 처리하니 버릇
불쌍하게
맛이
울부짖는
일 처리는 빠르게
좋아.
하는 편이
이렇게 박살 내버리는 거다.
방법이지.
Fluid Sack doesn't need brain. There's 2 more fights here, and then
뒷박질
I
시간.
wonder what's next. More of these dudes. Why are there so many of these dudes?
최상
적출할게요.
이런 푹신한 날엔 안 풀리는 일이 없지.
자! 숨통 끊기.
Jeez, on turn 1!
전투가
Is it the power of these coins?
수감자가 되어도 훌륭하긴 하군. 이제 그
방금의
도통 알아들을 수 없는 말투만 붙이면 딱
그 자체였다.
됐어. 4번 수감자.
자!
그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없진 않았군요. 딴테 적합한 조치였습니다. 골치 아픈 것들이 거기
Yeah, now that they're all at 45, I can just do whatever. Asia Pack IDs just cheat when it comes to speed. I know! What the heck?
꿰뚫려라.
I kind of want the other ones, but I'm just like, ugh. I'm just gonna get them later on anyways. Should I really be spending all my lunacy on it when Walpurgis is like literally right around the corner? It should be the next event right after Canto 8, no?
맛이 나는군.
Do you think he's gonna do a live stream?
빠르게 하는 편이 덜 답답한 법이지.
합격장.
골치 아픈 것들이 거기 조각이 되었군요.
가치 없고
딴테
주범.
나쁘지 않은 성과입니다.
숨통 끊기.
Nice. Got him.
좋아. 이번에는 제대로 들어갔군.
Yeah, she's actually quite useful. Especially with like having so many extra people in it, it's like kind of good. Headache? Oh no, 你的头痛啊，为什么? Good morning. 早上好. Oh my god, it's fight after fight. But it's okay.
깨끗한 세계를
They're not that
세우라.
difficult. We need to collect the coins back anyways.
장부에 적힌 놈들은 볼 때마다 기가 막혀. 우리 중지가 엄지처럼 엄격한 거. 엄지처럼 이해할 수
How
없는
many
걸 요구하는
coins?
것도 아닌 게 맞지.
꿰뚫려라. 슛!
I wish those coins apply to everyone, but I think they only apply to Hongru. Which is crazy, because like, I put him on the tank ID.
일 처리는 빠르게 하는 편이 덜 답답한 법이지.
Maybe I should pop this once more. Just for good measure.
이제 끝내지.
좋아. 이번에는 제대로 들어가.
엎드리도록.
다시 결투는 끝났다.
Maybe I don't even need it. You know what? A little bit of healing is fine.
전투 감각 하나만큼은 수감자가 되어도 훌륭하긴 하군. 이제
Yeah,
그간의 전투
just to heal up a
경험이
little bit more.
쓸모가 없진 않았군요. 딴데 적합한 조치였습니다.
Aiding strike? Dang, that skill 3 does a lot.
완성되었나? 완전히 녹아내렸네.
I feel like based on how many coins we have, he should be doing like a ton of damage. But it's only like 0.5 per coin. Yeah. So how many coins do I have? 35? So what's 35 divided by 2? Like 17% extra damage?
이제 정말로
We're really getting to the climax now. As I speak, 2 candidates have been consecutively eliminated. The Sheev caved to Wang's head right in as soon as he lost his final coin. What a dramatic double knockout finish. And in first place, we still have, yes, 2 of the Jia family. There he is, get him! Who's that? Is he from the Jia family? We'll never delete Jia anyways. Let's at least take Jia Baoyu out. These guys. These clowns. Destroy them. The Heartless Autumn Grade's return.
이
짜잔.
지휘의 평소 지휘 실력을 확인해 보죠, 단테.
What?
하던 대로 해보십시오.
Oh.
적출할게요.
Yeah, I guess this is the way it is. %17.5%. Yeah, it's not a lot. I mean, like, it's a lot. Like, I don't know. Compared to some of the egos that you get in the mirror dungeons where it's like 200%. It's not. But it's still good. Like, it's still a chunk.
5번 수감자. 덕분에 위험한 순간도 넘어간 적이 많다지. 그래, 그렇게 시원하게 처리하니 보는 맛이 나는군. 일 처리는 빠르게 하는 편이
적출할게요.
덜 답답한 법이지.
자! 숨통 끊기.
Nice.
전투 감각 하나만큼은 수감자가 되어도 훌륭하게. 이제 보통 알아들을 수 없는 말투를 붙이면
I almost think I should run Ncorp Sinclair, just in case. No Brenda Sandy now uses his aunt's phone to watch. Then Daiyu's literally carrying. Yeah. She's doing a lot of damage. And she, how many coins, like, it's not many coins, like, how many moves does she get? Because it's like so many. I think we'll see the guy with the weird haircut. Like the guy from Street Fighter guy.
이번에는 제대로 들어가.
좋은 결투.
아직 죽지 마라.
These guys like are all pretty rabble.
완성되었나?
한 놈의 죽음으로 끝내기
찍었네.
죄가 넘.
Oh, these are the charge guys.
녀석들도 처형한다.
자! 숨통 끊기.
Does that? Do you think the next IDs are gonna have charge on them too?
그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없지 않았군요.
Because I'm surprised. I'm just like, I'm not sure. We haven't even seen the Heisho pack members very much. I'm assuming we'll see them all during the next part. The 12 Heisho packs. During the last part of Kanto 8. But I'm just saying, like, for having so many Heisho pack IDs, we've kind of hardly seen them at all. Their silhouettes appeared like one time. Lindayu in this dungeon makes me want a Lindayu ID. Yeah, that would be cool. I don't think we're gonna get it, but that'd be cool.
이런 부수적인 효과를 기대했었죠.
Looks like everyone's getting more desperate. They're all cornered just like us. It's not like they're gonna win a ton of coins by coming after us. Our best course of action now would be to take advantage of the situation. They're saving us the time by coming at us with their coins. As we were descending and fighting off groups of enemies after enemies, a loud bang of firearm echoed not too far across the hallway. Lindayu, who leapt in front of Honglu, falls to the ground. Gubo! She was certainly not my intended target. Forgive me, I'm still acclimating to the use of this ego. He has the magic bullet. It's never easy to aim right. Nayu, are you alright? That's a pretty big wound. I'm alright. Nayu, why? Don't give me that look. It was just a force of habit. Or have you already forgotten? I'm from the Lin family, the family of bodyguards. My wounds can be rebound, Dayu. Unlike yours, you knew this. I can use Hongren's life insurance anyway, if that's what you're concerned about. It won't work on someone who's been dead for too long. And I don't. Honglu's eyes trembled briefly. My thoughts wandered to visions of Shiren's past, then to her present. Perhaps his did as well. Perhaps I thought I could make amends for even a small fraction of the years of resentment I had harbored for you. Besides, I don't want to see you in pain. This is quite strange. Would anyone in the know care to explain to me why this wound on a different candidate's clan is causing such a stir? Allow me to impart a word of advice. Do not be so hasty in forging fellowships, for you might come across a fellow whom you had trusted to be a comrade, who would build a future together, only for them to flit away without a word. Dang. It's okay if he says that. Overtime on the weekends. Hi, that's not how. This is Limbus Company. This guy really hit him with the. You started it. Der shoots. I just call it Magic Bullet. I don't remember his full name because it's got like punctuation marks on it or something. You will not speak with such impudence, Kubo. Our shared past is not to be a subject of your ridicule. Of course, our recent exchanges tell me that you have learned to speak without letting the dirt on the ground draw the majority of your attention. But Yisang, I very much prefer your old self. Now you are much too, let's see, yes, much too slick. I can tell from your complete lack of hesitation in coming to your new fellow's defense. So please, get out of my way. I do not wish to hit a wrong target again. There's no need, Gubo. Look at what hangs from my little brother's wrists. There are barely any coins there. Now that's Baoyu, the pride and joy of Dagwon and everybody. So you won't need to waste a bullet on that thing. It's simply embarrassing. You dishonored the Jia family with your pathetic performance. We Jia deserve to be the very best of the four houses. You talk as though you have already met every candidate from the Jia family, brother. Yes, you could say that. I made sure that Jia Xichun would be eliminated soon enough. A foolish pair they were, both master and bodyguard, not to mention the rest of her clan that may as well not exist. While others are giving their arms and legs of their followers to traps to scavenge as many coins as they can, she stubbornly chooses the straightforward, honest, and boring path. A privilege not availed to someone who's so low on coins. I was about to break her skull to end her suffering once and for all, but she managed to give me the slip.
저번에 만났을 때도 그렇지만
Not too interested in improving our horrible first impression, is he?
싸울 생각은 없어 보인다.
Doesn't look like he's about to start a fight just yet. So let's administer some first aid for Miss Dayu
아니.
here. No need. The Heisho are here. That means...
폭주한 사시 가문의 후보자를
What a shame, the last remaining
설시가
candidate of the Shogun has
유일하게
been
남은
eliminated.
후보자가
But not before
탈락했습니다.
bringing such a dramatic defeat to the out-of-control Shi family
시간을
candidate.
너무 지체한 나머지 표본으로 들어오지 못했네요. 후보자와
No,
떨어질
she's
생각은 더 이상
gone.
걸음을 자리에 남아주시길
Fell bullet?
바랍니다.
Oh right, it's fell bullet, not magic bullet. I think they're different. He didn't shoot Jiahuan. Bro can't use his ego. He cheated! I mean, technically we all have egos. Have anyone seen the meme of Fell Bullet using attacking Wild Hunt and getting Lament Born, despair to his death? Spiral content. I have not. If you link it in Discord, I'll look at it. You will soon be collected according to the procedures. Ah, Miss Baotai has been eliminated. It seems that this is as far as I go. Brief though this journey may have been, I'm glad that we were able to resolve many misunderstandings. Dayu, I will wish you safe passage. So please, do return this time.
이 심사의 끝이 머지않았군요. 긴장감과 위기감을 만약에
Something like, let's see, what if we corralled the top 3 candidates in the same room? The candidates' placements were pretty concrete now, don't they? But can we shake that up somehow? In the greatest turnabout of history? Games with predictable endings can be boring for our dearest spectators. Let's review the current rankings. Jia Chu of the Jia family, second Jia Huan, and third Jia Baoyu of the Jia family. They're going to put us in the same room as them. Are we about to witness a turnabout? Is that even possible? We'll find out soon enough. Now isn't this interesting? If you made it to third place with those paltry coins, then first place must have really been hoarding all the coins for himself. Allow me to enter first, little brother. I loathe to display even the faintest semblance of enmity with you. Although I wouldn't mind if you make the correct assessment of your limitations and drop out of the game now. Turnabout. What even is the point of this turnabout? Isn't it just another way to make show more interesting for the viewers to enjoy? If we come in third place, considering that they've also likely shooting for the golden bow, we're almost guaranteed to lose our objective to them. Okay, so how the hell are we going to beat that Jiachu guy? Especially with Jia Huan breathing down our necks. But we have no other choice, do we? If there's no way out, then our only path is inward. Both of them are waiting for you in there. Heathcliff trailed off. I like how Heathcliff has like a semblance of caring for his comrades now. He used to be a lot more rough around the edges. What if the Heisho are humans with characteristics of outskirt ruins that implies the outskirt ruins have dragons? I guess so. They're all like based off the zodiac, right? The Chinese zodiac? Hey monster, welcome back. Mimi, I miss Mimi a bit. Eh? Mimi-ya. How 我们玩下个礼拜问第5人的时候，他们会回来，好像会回来。Neither of them seem remotely fond of Honolulu, so they're likely going to go all out trying to kill him. Heathcliff knew that. Big Brother Chu must be waiting for me in there. Brother Chu followed his father's last name, but he was pretty much a part of the Kong family. He survived only because he happened to be away on the day of the Kong family's ruin. He found out only after he returned. Both his mother from the Kong family and his father from the Jia family were killed in that bloodbath. And he didn't even have a single close relative left. Ooh. Well, welcomed him upon his return with that rooms to the building. The silence of the Dongorian people and the tale of the Kong family's disgraceful greed and how it destroyed them. Some servants warned that the brother Chu might come to take my life, as anyone could guess that I had probably something to do with that day. But he never came to find me. He simply left. So the fact that he has returned must be proof of his indefatigable determination and will. Of course, I wouldn't know what that's like. Is this the big arena? This is the big fight? They're resetting me? They're resetting... Please don't reset me? Ah, they reset all my work! Brother. I think I'll keep Faust in here for the I'm gonna keep Faust. Yeah, I'm gonna keep Faust in. Just for fluid sack. Dang, he's not the final boss? You're telling me he's not it? Jachi was waiting for us, just as Honglu had predicted. We couldn't tell how he'd be waiting for us in here, as he didn't appear to be remotely tired or angry. He only regarded us that same collected silence we remember seeing from the first day we met. How nice of them to bring us all together. Isn't their intent quite obvious, gathering all of us in here? Excuse me. You're awesome. Thank you. You're awesome too. A friend recommended your channel? Whoa, Wooby! Hey, nice to meet ya! I'm Hikaru. Hello. How are you doing today? We're about to finish up, actually. I'm assuming. This has got to be the last part, right? Still your insolent tongue, Jiahuan. You possess not even an inkling of the path ahead. You have taken that name for a better purpose than to assume such a boorish display of vanity, have you not? The tension was palpable. No one was going to make the first move. There was Jiahuan, who's been hostile towards Honglu and us. Then there was Jiachu, whose innermost thoughts we couldn't hope to grasp, but most likely harbored much anger towards Honglu and carried the torch of vengeance for his family's destruction. Look, there's something written up there. A question written in large red letters. State the virtue of the family hierarchy. Now, we have the top 3 candidates all gathered in this room. Are we about to find out the one winner of this game right here, right now, right in this room? So with the gravity of this particular situation clearly communicated, let's try something completely different this time. Different, but most appropriate for the ceremony of selecting the next hierarch. I'm good, nice to meet you. Awesome. Yeah, it's good to meet you as well. Yeah, so I guess a self-intro. I'm Hikaru. I stream pretty much everywhere. But today I have my own Limbus Company channel because I really love Project Moon games. I created my own YouTube channel for it so that I could stream all the stories of it up until now. And I'm currently up to date. And this is the last part of part 2, I believe. Yeah. Yaoi Man. Why does everyone know him by that name? Behold the wall and ponder the question. This is the time for our finalists to debate the very question at the core of the family hierarchy evaluation. We are to engage in a dialogue. Hilarious. Had enough of bloodshed then. Shall we end this game with a sophisticated little confabulation on the sanctimonious virtues instead? Might as well put a bow on it, why don't you? That man makes me feel things? That's crazy. If the opponent accepts your argument, perhaps you could indeed flex your rhetorical muscles and finish the second round with a parley of words. But wouldn't you like to know what happens if you can't? It changes absolutely nothing. Simply return to what you've been doing for this entire event. Take or be taken. Grab as many coins as you can. But all of this was but the host's suggestion, nothing more. If either Jiachu or Jiahuan decides to just attack us anyways, we have no choice but to fight them. What now? Only wordlessly gazed upon the writings on the wall. What now, brothers? Honglu asked casually. I have to start thinking about every permutation of events that could happen from this moment onwards. What if he decides to ally with Jiahuan to take us out? Wait, no. Someone like Jiachu might not even have an ally to ally with anyone to destroy us. Which means that for us to come second, at least one of them must be eliminated. There's a possibility that forfeiting the game now could result in us placing third. However, what must be considered is that outside this room, there are no other candidates who have collected a similar number of coins as we have. It's possible there's an additional sum of coins to be collected, some which may be greater than our current sum. A small variable, but a risk nonetheless. Yeah, but the biggest problem right now is that the only other clan that's aware of the Golden Bow currently ranks higher than we do. Not only are they aware of it, it's probably the reason they're participating in this game. At this point, they might as well have already attained it if they were to forfeit now. The ideal scenario would be for Jiachu to utterly destroy the Encore forces, take all of their coins, and eliminate them from the game, but I can't strategize without knowing what he's thinking. He is impenetrable. Otis, of all people, appeared completely stumped. This certainly does not bode well for our plan. I just finished Canto 1. Oh, let's go! How are you enjoying it? Canto 1 and Canto 2 are a little bit slow, but it's, if you played the previous games before this, I think it's still a good read. It really starts speeding up around Canto 3, and Canto 4 is when it starts to hit. In my opinion. Shouldn't you be not watching the stream? Yes, if you need to like mute the stream to not have spoilers for yourself, then please do so, because it's about to get good. That big fella, he's not much of a talker. It seems to be the kind of guy who prefers to destroy his way to success rather than talk things out. They have given us a platform to parlay. Thus rightly parlay we shall. What Chachu said was a surprise to us all. No, that's unexpected. You're going to play along with this meaningless game. The long years spent away from Hongren must quite smooth sailing for you. There was loneliness and pecuniosity, but it was indeed smooth sailing. I was deprived of those who would stand with me, for I was wanting in the fortune with matters of people. Thus, I sought out new, and embraced them and learned much. I don't know who you could have possibly met and learned from out there, but your ambitions have certainly inflated. I met this Zhao the Wang family on the way here, and he, whom we had known to be quite clever, was sitting alone without coins, waiting for his elimination to be confirmed. And do you know what he said to me then? That he'd already given all of his coins to the one who should have them, that he'd already achieved his victory in this game, as he'd already given his coins to the one who deserves them most before anyone who could claim them. Huh? I was tickled by that insolence, so I thought to separate his head from his torso, but the Heisho of this evaluation site leaped in to protect him. Jachu, why would you seek the Wang family's alliance now of all times? Alliance? Quite the lofty phrasing from what that was. I merely discerned what he deemed to be good, and promised that I would make it so. What is good, huh? What could you possibly have after having essentially severed yourself from Da Guanren for years to offer that the Wang family doesn't already have? Fine then, I'll play along with your game for now. If you have something to say, then say it. Jia Huang gave Jiachu a sarcastic grin as he leaned against the wall. Hi, unhappy every day. 早上好. Wolfman's arms are good. I'm trying to do my best to read it, but my voice is kind of giving out. I've been reading for 3 hours straight, and because I streamed for like 6 hours before this. Is to ask one to state what it is that Hongren, soon to be under the lordship of the new hierarch, needs the most. I saw not but two kinds of people as I was raised in the vast yet confined room they called Hongren. Those who kill and those who die. To dissolve this vile distinction, to restore to the righteous path this land's trajectory of history, dyed crimson with the blood spilled in the name of our selfish avarice, we need these two virtues, humanity and propriety. He's so much like his dad. Your words are utterly meaningless. Do you seriously think that the people who clamber around every restructuring day to secure just enough room for them to live have any care left to give about either of your pretentious virtues? What Hongren needs is simple and pragmatic, the power to dominate and the administrative efficacy to wield it, not to mention the ability to maintain the constant upward growth of technological innovations to keep up with the other wings. Unlike the two who seemed to be more engaged in this debate than I expected, Honglu kept his aloof silence, as though none of that was of any interest to him. Thus, this seemed to irk Jiachu, who turned to look at Honglu. Speak, Jiabaoyu. Dare speak your mind. What does Hongren need? Don't treat him as though he's on the same scale on which we operate. He doesn't even know what he needs, let alone what Hongren needs. This is a waste of time. He does not even possess an ounce of ambition, nor the heart to bloviate meaninglessly about his purpose. Yes, Brother Juan is right. How could someone like me even dream of participating in such a grand discussion of great causes? Why is his hand so veiny? I know, right? I will not formulate my judgment of you based on conclusions Jia Huan or anyone else in Hongren is drawn. They will be heard, indeed, but my way is forged only by the answers that spring from my own deliberations. Thus, Jiabaoyu, do not allow the judgment of others to guide your tongue. Jiachu's replies sternly. Honglu looks towards the ground, somewhat taken aback. before looking up at Chachu. Would it not be much more
차라리 형님의
productive
생각을
to tell us more of
자세히
your thoughts,
말씀해
big
주시는
brother?
편이 좋지 않을까요?
Just listen to him.
지금의 상황에서 대놓기만 한다는
To reply to my lord's question with such a fatuous query signifies that he lacks the vision to perceive the grand picture.
그런 게 바로바로 나오겠냐?
Boy, this ain't the kind of question you can just pop out and answer for, is it? Don't put him on the spot. Give him some time too. Do you still fail to realize which party amongst those present wields the sharpest blade? Shame that you do not understand the significance of the powerful choosing to engage in rhetoric over crushing others with sheer might in times of chaos.
그만.
That's enough, Zilu.
다시 묻겠다.
I ask you again, what virtue must the hierarch possess? What does Hongren need the most? For a split second, Honglu's lips part. But they soon shut again, as though he was shaking himself from an illusion.
형님이 제게 어떤 대답을 바라시는지
Honestly, I have no idea what
잘
kind of answer you're
모르겠어요.
looking for from me, brother.
이건 내가 너에게 건넨
This was my
최초의
first act of
선물인
goodwill
것이야.
towards you, and quite
줄수
possibly
있는
the last
마지막
opportunity
기회일지도 모른다.
I may be able to
그
afford you.
귀함을
Will you discard it,
모든
regardless,
낭비할 셈이냐.
blinded to its significance?
형님은 저에게 기대하시는 바가 있으신 거겠죠?
Oh, Brother Chu, you must be anticipating something from me.
기대라.
Anticipation, is it?
잘못 품게 되면
An imprudent
허망하고
anticipation begets nothing but despair in the face of futility, leaving nothing but a hollow heart in its wake. Even still, I have deigned to grant you my valuable time for that slim potentiality I once saw within you.
오래전부터
And by doing so, I risk delaying everything that I've prepared for a long, long time.
너는
Yet you still evade my
내게
every query.
답하기를 단지 피하고 있구나.
Oh,
말할 차례가 왔.
to swallow one's words when it's their turn to speak is to hide them.
네가 자꾸만
As you insist on stopping and veiling your thoughts,
나 또한
I am
권자의
perforce
수를
compelled to
둘
act in a manner unbecoming of a noble man.
오늘은 네 방식을 빌려야겠다.
It seems that I must dabble in your methods today, Zilu.
지금께서 명하시는 대로
상념을 숨길 틈
I shall afford you neither the
몰아칠 테.
wherewithal nor the time to mask your ruminations. Bring forth a real answer. Do not let it languish behind your tongue. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I feel like Hayokana. I think this is the last fight, but
중지의 안가품이 그저 무력 행사뿐이라고 생각.
this is a clashable counter, right?
원한을 풀 수 있다니 수단을 가릴 이유는 없지.
Feather Striker and Burst Striker. So I do want to clash here.
흑승 뒷박질 춤
Oh, I forgot this was AoE. Shoot.
파우스트가 알아요.
Oh, that actually does quite a bit of damage.
전투 경험이 쓸모가 없진 않았군요. 딴데 적합한 조치였습니다.
Still at first wave.
목적이 있었지.
Look at his jewel. Wait, never mind. I forgot you don't find him yet. How many? I mean, I assume there's more than one wave. This can't possibly be the last fight. There's so many questions I have. So many questions. Hi, Bood. Welcome in.
확실히 훌륭하고 오벌수가
뚫려라.
덕분에 위험한 순간도 넘어간 적이 많다지.
These guys are not pushovers either. Okay, maybe a little bit.
좋아. 이번에는
I have a lot of coins.
쓰러졌다고 죄의 대가를 치르지 않을 거라 생각했다. 오산이라 말해주지.
I have plenty of resources here.
흑승묘 뒷박질 춤
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
Oh, I staggered him.
저 로신한테 꿈에 닿을 때까지 몇 번이고!
Let's see how far we can get. Part 2? Yeah, it's part 2! How many waves are there, just for reference, though? I'm assuming he's at the end of them, right? Well, if they come in waves, then I can finish these guys off without having to, like, stagger them. Yeah, that's nice.
끝나고 나서 고래구이 파티를 열어주겠다고 하니 의욕이 좀 났나?
I think I can just, like... Yeah, because this is gonna kill that guy. That does a ton of damage. Oh, they don't die! Awkward.
그래, 딱 반쯤 죽여버려. 13조 2항에 맞추려면 그게 체격이지.
No, he's like 1.
골치 아픈 것들이 고기 조각이 되었군요, 단테.
It doesn't matter, he's dead here.
이제는 순간입니다.
가치 없고 죽어.
Oh. He's got the talisman stick. Oh, is that the leader? It is, it's Zulu. Ooh.
벌벌 떨고 있는 나머지 녀석들도 처형한다.
Oh no, am I gonna have to read? I'm gonna have to read. What does she do? Gain 500. What? Gains a new pattern, 85% HP. Gains a shield at turn start and 60% of HP. He's pretty much just like regular. A sliver of anticipation. He's not giving it his all. Lose 35 base offense. Base 35. This guy's OP. Ends when Hong Lu dies. Okay. Very fast progress? I just finished yesterday. 那个是最后一个是不是? He's level 90. It's doomed. Okay, so 90 minus 35 is... Oh, it's 55. That's perfect. Wait, no. Yeah. Not the unbreakable coins. Ooh, what the heck is this? Why is he so fast? Okay, hold on. I need to map this. This is going for Honglu. And the 4 ones are gonna have to go here. Shoot! There's only 5. No! 4. I can't redirect that one, can I? I would rather him take a hit from this than... You know what? That's okay. Yeah, I'd rather him take the hit from here than there. Because that way the... They'll just keep doing it automatically. 我知道这个是很难的有很多人讲的这个是 Unbreakable coins. I see him. Get him out of here. He's the reason for the nerf. I mean, like, I believe it. Minus 35 level. Get out. Yeah, it's okay if he takes damage. But since I have fluid sac, I think I'm okay. As long as I have fluid sac, I think I'm fine. I could just keep spamming ego since I'm assuming this is the last part. Oh.
환상의 세계로 들어가 보죠.
Oh, this is sinking.
이런 그새 정신을 잃었나?
No, dude, one of my guys is staggered.
조만간 갚아주지.
Okay. So build 10 SP is turn. This is going for him. We want to clash as much as we can. 8. This is Mersault. No, this one's Mersault. 5. This is after her. This is also after her. Ooh! Why is your speed so low? These stupid unbreakable coins, dude. How is this losing? I can't like risk taking it. None of these are going for him. I could use the clock, but I don't know if I need it just yet. They're not targeting... There's nothing I can do. Take Lip Holu is very useful. Yeah, I'm using him right now. But since it's a Yongha, someone managed to leak his stats. It had level 90 in it. I wonder if you can just tell just by looking. This right here. These unbreakable coins? Oh, okay. This one it doesn't hurt a lot. Even though I won the last clash. Huh? It didn't break the last one.
환상의 세계로 들어가 보죠.
Ugh.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
헤어라, 명.
He summons Heisho?
이런
Okay.
그새 정신을 잃었나?
Now I have 2 staggered. Cool.
정부에 추가되고 조만간 갚아주지.
6. That guy's targeting Honglu. Bro, why is your speed so low? This is the best I can do. But his speed is slow? Everyone's speed is so slow. It's rainy in Han here? 今天没有下雨。我住的地方。Rod Gilius is back, it seems. Is he gonna come and help us? What? Oh, because Homer died. Wait, hold on.
설마 알고 맞게 하진 않았을 테니.
Well, he just straight up dies. I have to close the game, right? Or else it makes me restart the whole dungeon. I'm about to do that. Nope, sir. Oi. Hello? Let's give it one more try. You come back to checkpoint? Oh. I just restarted because yeah. Because yeah. I didn't know that's right. Well, it makes sense that the encounter would end if Hong Lu dies. But why does that make sense? He just comes back to life. That's dumb.
하루가 저물어가는 동안 나는 그저 서 있을 뿐이었어.
Okay, so can we put him in the back then? Was it this that we ran? Oh no, it was him. Can we just put him in the back? So he doesn't get murdered? I suppose not, he's got the thing.
야음을 틈타.
The goddess of beauty comes? Whoa. Ooh, I think Rupture killed him before the passive proc. Maybe. Alright, we'll give it one more shot. If I don't clear it this time, I'll have to clear it some other day.
그저 무력 행사뿐이라고 생각했나? 원한을 풀 수 있다니 수단을 가릴 이유는 없지.
Oh, this one can't be.
승부처다. 다시 결투는 끝나지 않아.
Can Honglu be placed in this position? Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing. But he's got the coin thing. Uh-oh. Not him taking damage already. Luckily the K-Corp ampoules should start helping. Wait, why are my guys already like half dead?
점 찍었네.
I'm just gonna fluid sack, heal it up. Gong Honglu?
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
좋아, 이번에는 제대로 들어가.
Nice.
그래, 딱 반쯤 죽여버렸고 13조 이항에 맞추려면 저게 제격이지.
He's got a ton of haste.
숨통 끊기.
Oh my god! That damage is kind of crazy.
수감자가 되어도 훌륭하게 하군. 이제 그 도통 알아들을 수 없는 말투만 고치면 딱 좋겠어. 4번 수감자. 좋은 결투였다.
IMO, he needs to either survive or clash. Changing Honglu to Fang Hunt, instead of using more Rupture-based teams, just as where's the Honglu? That's probably a good idea. I just need to make it so like my... This is clashable. Maybe? No, it's not gonna work. It is clashable though.
헤어내리.
I didn't change Kuro Yoru Ryohide? Let's just say Oh, Ryoshu? You were in my dream stream? Your dream stream? Wow! He was also streaming Limbus at the time? Yo, I didn't know you were dreaming of streams. That's pretty cool. I love remembering my dreams.
자, 로신한테 꿈에 닿을 때까지 몇 번이고!
방금의 공격,
배워라.
혹신
묘.
그 자체였다.
여행엔 목적이 있었지.
Okay. How much damage do I have to do before he phases? Am I supposed to beat him?
자,
That did like nothing.
웃기는 자식. 끝나고 나서 고래구이 파티를 열어주겠다고.
Looks good actually.
났나?
I was like, wait, actually it did it right for once. This is that. I'm gonna get unbreakable coined. Oh, phew. I really... the rupture's got me a little worried, because I feel like it's gonna pop me
장부에 적힌 놈들은 볼
at
때마다
some
기가
random
막혀.
point.
우리 중지가 엄지처럼 엄격한 감지처럼 이해할 수 없는 걸 요구하는 것도 아닌데 말이지.
Like at some random point during the fight, pop, a million rupture goes off, I die. Canto 2 is peak while I'm in the middle of the fight. Is that the judge? What are you doing here? Yo, I'm about to beat your butt. That's so funny. The Limbus Company community is so funny. Ooh. That didn't stagger her, did it? Oh, please say no.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
It kind of like spirals.
배워라. 묘.
What?
장부에 적힌 놈들은
Okay, no one's staggered still. Perfect.
우리 중지가
But now we have to start looking.
감지처럼 이해할 수 없는 걸 요구하는 것도 아닌데 말이지.
Uh-oh. Okay. Unopposed. Everyone's trying to kill Honglu. And his speed is awful. I think I'm gonna do it. What? Okay, no, it's working. There we go. Leave no chances. Limbus Company? Yeah! I had to use it, you guys.
여행엔
It's not like I'm going to use the other one. I think we can all agree that Jachu can solo Don Quixote, and I mean the actual Don Quixote, not the Sinner one. You think so? I think Donkey would be stronger, but he never, like, at full power, I think Donkey would be stronger. Because you gotta remember, the Don Quixote that we fought was, like, blood-starved and also pinned against the wall for like 100 years.
자, 로신한테 꿈에 닿을 때까지 몇 번이고!
That did happen. Hi, Wu Yang. 早上好. Oof. Thank goodness I'm not getting staggered here.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
배워라. 묘.
Oh, thank goodness.
수많은 것들이 옥죄어 온다. 나라도 그렇게 했을 테지.
Okay.
이만하면 훌륭하군요.
환상의 세계로 들어가 보죠.
장부에 적힌 놈들은 볼 때마다 기가 막힌다. 우리 중지가 엄지처럼 엄격한.
Why is your speed both
감지처럼 이해할 수 없는
ones?
걸 요구하는 것도 아닌데 맞지.
Is that everyone? If it's targeting him, I think it's okay. Oh, this one's targeting Donkey. Donkey's targeting... No. This is wrong. This is all wrong. It should be like this. Oh, they're both one. That's right. They're both hopeless. Okay. Well, take the dodge. And then... Okay. It's spam at every turn. Chains of others can trivialize any fight. Very human fluid sac? Yeah, I've been spamming the fluid sac. But I still need to be careful because I don't have tons of that resource. Did you lose? Oh no, that's just the unbreakable. Fluid sac, go! Okay. Oh.
상정외의 공격이었으니 이것까지 당신 탓을 할 순 없겠군.
Okay, hold on.
설마 알고 맞게 하진 않았을 테니.
So this one's going here. This one's also going here. Painter, you saying? Like this?
정화.
Okay, not staggered. Love that. I was watching the plot. I really like this good Jeff. Why is that a thing? Thomas's Songdia. She didn't lose. She just rolled all tails. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Time to fluid.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
Okay, not bad.
환상의 세계로 들어가 보죠.
Okay.
이 안정감 있고 부드럽게 잡히는 푹신. 최상. 이런 푹신한 날에 안 풀리는 일이 없지.
Why are these unopposed? This is targeting her, but it doesn't have to target her. So that's a counter for 3. And this 4 one's attacking her. And Yuseng can fight back on this one. It's this one.
정화.
Bro, how am I supposed to beat it? She just keeps stacking the shield. He has no gloom? Yeah, I don't. When you have no more ego resource fluid sack, I'm truly cooked at that point.
헤어라 묘. 승부처.
I have boys. I'm just spamming resources at this point.
저 로신한테 꿈에 닿을 때까지 몇 번이고.
헤어라 묘.
Fluid sack! Dude, does she get the 500 shield every turn? What? These unclashable coins are the death of me, I swear. I for sure won that clash, by the way.
위에서 당신을 관리자로 정한 데에는
Brother.
합당한 이유가 있겠지.
What am I supposed to do about this?
기대하고 있겠습니다.
4, 1. So they're attacking Mersault. I'm out. I'm out of fluid sack. Ripperoni, pepperoni. It is gonna kill Mersault. What can I do?
정화.
The shields don't stop coming. They don't stop coming. Attacking her is useless. Yeah, I'm assuming I just have to just clash with her constantly and then deal with the other guy. But this guy's got a ton of health.
모든 결과들은 파우스트가 알아요.
Oh! Phased him. Does not even give us a moment to catch our breaths. The unrelenting storm of strikes pummels Honglu and the rest of us to the ground, but he doesn't even remotely be winded of the effort. But I could tell this wasn't his full force. He wasn't looking to kill us here outright. Jiaqiu awaits Honglu's answer, but it seemed that his patience was running low. If you're going to toy with them, why don't you at least hit them harder? I would love to watch you tear his useless head from his torso. Regardless of Jia Huan's snide remarks, Jiaqiu only looked down wordlessly at Honglu, who was still trying to catch his breath. You have no answers still? Honglu's eyes wander, like someone swimming through veils of time. What hunger needs. But the silence continues, letting the countless moments in time pass by unseen. Don't pretend like you're ruminating among some great secrets of the world. None of this matters to you. Hongyun, Hierarch, why should any of that matter when all you care about is a singular thing? You want someone to end your life, to cut off your head. But oh, you don't even possess the courage to do the deed yourself, nor do you have the persistence to struggle on. Jia Baoyu, what is true greed if not that? Why didn't you save him? No, let me ask you a different question. Why didn't you save her? And only her, Jia Baoyu. Lin Daiyu, she was supposed to be there at the event with the Kong family, but instead she was alone and found hiding in some shed far, far from that building, wasn't she? Jia Huan, he always envied you. You knew that. You must have. His future in Daguan was most precious than anything you could have ever done. anything you could have ever been. I don't like this guy.
형,
Brother,
사람은
humans die. It's what they're born to do.
꽃이 언제나
It's naive to
피어있기를
wish for an
바라며
eternal blossom,
때가 되면
because everything that blooms is destined to wilt away. Hong Lu stops himself. The sudden re-emergence of this memory has put his reply to sleep, and still in silent. And the familiar, aloof, cloud-like words fill the
그런
vacuum.
답이 설사
Even if an answer to your question exists, what meaning would it have?
모든 것은
In our
장애에
lives,
불과하기에
that are but
이
sparks
안에서의
that go out in the
괴로움과
blink of an eye,
기쁨과 고통과
what meaning would
슬픔들은
all this suffering, happiness,
흘러갈
pain, and
텐데요.
sorrow have? They'll all float away with the flow anyways.
그러니
So if Hongren needs
홍원에게
anything,
필요한
I
것이
guess it may
있다면
be to find something like
안
contentment in
빈답될지도
poverty,
모르겠네요.
and joy of having principles.
주어진 것에
To not desire
더
more, nor to discard what is
덜어내려
given to
하지도
us,
않으며
and instead to simply
그저
and fully
받아들이는
accept the
것이
present. That must be the
여한 없이
remorselessness
평안에
path
이르는
to
길이
true inner
될까요?
peace, right?
빈곤한 삶일지라도
Even in
주어진
poverty-stricken
것에
lives,
만족한다면
if one finds
마음
contentment
평안에
with what is given to them, they will find inner peace. I see.
허나
However, Jia Baoyu, I must doubt the
네가
truthfulness
진정으로
behind your
빈을
words,
원하고 있다
for you do not
생각하지
know
않는다.
poverty.
네가
If you
진정
knew
빈을
true
원한다면
poverty, you would also know
그
that it's
속을
not
버리는
something to be
나도
uttered so lightly
입에
with that
담아서
insouciant smiles of yours.
너나
None of us here in Dagonin,
이곳
neither you
대관원의
nor
모든
I, deserve to discuss it in a manner with which you have.
그러니 나는
I like that
아직
saying.
네가
Ishmael
진심으로
got scammed with their
바빠였다고
season ego.
생각하지.
I know, dude, it's a scam. I'm saying. I'm saying. Thus, I'm compelled to believe that you are still yet to give me a real answer. He's right. You want us to just accept what's given to us? That is just what it is? That's too wretched and pathetic for the poor. Shadows draw over Jia Chu's expression, as though he observes every hour that has been slipping through Hong Lu's fingers, and he remains patient. It seems as though he is waiting for a reply he thought Hong Lu must rightly give. I'll ask again, what does Hong Lu need? What is it that its people need? Those who are too busy dying, too busy living, too busy simply persisting breathing. What Hong Lu needs is,
대관원을?
you're leaving?
결국
After all those years,
그는 그날의
you keep your
어떤
silence to
답도
the
해주지
final
않은
moments of your
채
departure.
이렇게 떠나시는군요.
Not even a hint of an answer about that day.
왜
Why?
계속 그렇게
Why don't you
웃고만
stop
계시는
smiling
건가요?
about like that? Oh, I see you
모든 거군요.
buried it all.
오라버니는 저를
Because you have abandoned me. You have abandoned
대관원을
Dongren and
버리고
Hongren both.
홍,
Hong Lu's mouth opens and shuts once again, caging the words that ache to be let out. And his lips once again assume that familiar arch. The same lonely smile that has been seen too far many things that they care about flow away.
홍원에는
Hongren needs
수복강령이
a long
필요하겠네요.
life expectancy, fortune, and health in both body and
오래
spirit.
살고 복을 누리며
Wouldn't it be nice to live a long,
편안하게 살수
fortunate
있는
life,
삶 말이죠.
free from any equities of the world from the beginning to the end of your existence?
들여다 삼켜놓고
You spew such hollow, worthless lies in place of the truth that you so nearly uttered.
원래 말하려던
Let it
거
out,
아니라
your
내가
truth.
듣고 싶은 것을
I want to know
하고
too. Just tell me. Don't you rest? 这个是最后一个的.
주어진 것에
To be content with what is given to us, and to live a long life unburdened by
건강히
sickness and
사는
worry on
앞선 네가
concupiscences.
말했던
They may
것들은
both be
모두
answers
답이 될
indeed.
수 있겠지. 만약 그
If they were
말이
truly
진실로
replies
마음
risen from the
깊은
fathoms of
곳에서부터
your heart,
생각하여
then I would have
되었던
accepted them,
답이었다.
thereby drawn my conclusions.
하지만
Yet,
나는 아직
I am yet to hear your answer. The answer hiding in the shadows of your hesitation. The answer that you buried deep within. My lord, while there is effort, he is withdrawn now, Zilu. Seems that the brutal winter must come before I'm to estimate the green within him. Reflect upon yourself. Exhume your humanity, your righteousness from deep
이
within.
안정감 있고
아.
부드럽게 잡히는 푹신 최선. 이런 푹신한 날엔 안 풀리는 일이 없지.
Oh my god. How do I deal with this? Is anything even going after these two? No. It'll just have to be what it is.
배워라 묘
Uh-oh. I love the funny Gloom Red's ego. That's it though.
무엇이라 생각하시오?
At least beat the multi-attack one.
로신한테 꿈에 닿을 때까지 몇 번이고! 깨어라.
창의적인 발상이군.
Oh.
그래도 가급적 전투 중에 떠올리진
꺼내지
않았으면
않았다.
좋겠는데.
No, what are these guys doing here? Nine? Who's he clashing with? 5? I'm running out of ego resources. Confucius boss fight music goes crazy. Yeah. You aren't even the last boss.
색색이 황홀하고 아예 기억 못하게 하려는 길이구려.
네 의지대로.
Okay. He's living? I wish this healed. I think it does actually a little bit. Or no, it's AoE. That's it. Oh, they all just disappear.
목숨줄만 붙어 있군. 곧 끝장낼 수 있을 것 같은데. 소감자들로 효율적인
Neutral.
마무리를.
Well, this might actually win.
하시겠지요, 단테.
정화.
His shield's not constantly respawning, is it? Dante, it's only part 2. Hey, Bang. Yeah, it's, Wait, this is like part 3, right? Have only whole new target jet you if he spawns out, and once you have each enemy flash in the skill, this extra target jet you then. Does he need to hit him?
자로요.
Oh. Did he lose that one?
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
I'm assuming I just need to break his shield, right?
발길질도 섞어야지.
당신에겐 제가 어떻게 보일까요? 시간의 태엽 안에 그 답이 있을까요?
Ooh.
맙소사.
No, dude.
꺼내지 않았다.
Not again.
실력을 확인해보죠, 단테.
It looks like it doesn't matter if I kill them or not.
보십시오.
I just have to make sure he's protected, though.
점 찍었네.
지겹.
Yes, kill her instead.
몸에 직접 손봐야겠네.
Oh, Zilu's back. This is part of the fight. Yeah, she's not taking any damage. These coins are killing me.
네 의지대로 더 보여봐라.
Okay.
합격장.
장부에 적힌 놈들은 볼 때마다 기가 막힌다. 우리 중지가 엄지처럼 엄격한 것.
Oh my god, he's got nothing
이해할
left.
수 없는 걸 요구하는 것도 아닌데 말이지.
Hold on, I gotta use the bathroom. Wait, what? I thought it said something like that. Ah. No, dude, that's rough. Oh, like that. Okay. Hold on, let me use that because that's gonna take us a while to sequence out.
여행에는 목적이 있었지.
배워라, 묘.
한 방 제대로 먹었군. 너희 꽤 재밌는 상대를
다음
만났어.
세상으로 넘어가려면 자 여기구나.
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
모든 결과들은 파우스트가 알아요.
자로여,
맙소사.
수감자를 고기 조각으로
사라지고
만들어
났을
봐야 당신만 괴로울 텐데. 시계를 돌리는 일에 너무 익숙해진 것 아닙니까?
I've been having to pee for a while. But it ain't looking good, you guys. He doesn't really have much left, does he?
흑수묘, 뒷박질 치.
Final Clash, Honglu will have 3 dialogues. Please get positive 45 SP. I don't think Honglu's gonna die here. Sorry, midnight, why is he fasting? I just woke up too? This is the last part of the fight. But it's taken me half an hour to do. I've been in the same fight for like 40 minutes. Can you hold me, please? I need to use the bathroom. 我刚刚上厕所.
자, 숨통 끊기.
Pew. Let's go in, Claire. Ow. Oh, I'm dead here, aren't I? There's... This is it. This skill attacks targets that aren't Hongu. Well, GG, I guess. Oh, I actually had speed that was faster than him. And you're telling me people beat this fight before it was nerfed? I mean, like, I didn't use everyone, but...
이게 어떻게 되신 일인가, 보관 선생. 온몸이 점여져서 땅바닥에 흩뿌려지고 말이야.
Am I supposed to clash here?
관리자님 고생은 본인 다
Decay
시켰네.
Blade.
사사로운 우리가 네 뜻을 강인한 것이냐? 제깍기 전까지
작품을 만들 그야말로 이
단순해서 좋고요.
But he's just back to doing stuff again.
말한 뒤에 해도
좋은 성과를 갖고
What?
달고 짭짤한 걸
That's an unbreakable coin.
주지.
Yeah.
흑수묘 뒷박질 춤.
She's living on 9 health.
이 작살엔 필살의 집념이 담겨 있지.
I like how he swings the sword like a bat.
배워라, 묘.
I'm not supposed to be able to win this, am I? I ask again.
장부에 적힌 놈들은 볼 때마다 기가 막힌다. 우리 중지가 엄지처럼 엄격한 것.
Dialogues.
엄지처럼 이해할 수 없는 걸
When HP
요구하는
drops to
것도
0
아니고.
during the county. This one doesn't have unbreakable coins.
전부 쳐죽여!
나의 손으로 잘라낼 수 있다면
Now Jiaoju has minus 24 defense level. His attack power is like the rest of the fight, basically. It's pretty straightforward. But he's got so much health.
숨통 끊기.
모든 결과들은 파우스트가 알아요.
Okay. It just takes all my ego resources.
걷어들일 순 없었어.
자로야.
Bro.
저놈을 추적해.
밖에서 막고 있는 꼴을 보니 그다지 유쾌하지 않군. 관리자, 수감자를 무방비하게 만든
I'm just gonna have to take the risk. What does this thing do? It's dialogue. Post nerf because I wanted sleep. I took 3 showers because I refused to use ego. This fight took you 3 hours? I thought it would take me like 10 minutes. I even think a 10-minute fight is long, but this is like a Library of Ruina fight. Bro.
전열을 지켜라. 내게 관심이 쏠려.
These darn unbreakable
너희가
coins
공격할
are
기회는
going to be
더
the death of me.
많아진다.
밖에서 막고 있는 꼴을 보니 그다지 유쾌하진 않군. 관리자, 수감자를 무방비하게 만들지 마십시오.
5. Home move. Flash, please.
불길 속으로
brother.
나의 손으로 잘라낼 수 있다면
It's not bad yet. Luckily with the K-Corp amples, I think it's doable. Let's go! Finally! I thought I was gonna have to do 2,000 damage at like 1 damage a turn. Jahuan lets out frustrated sigh. This is unbearable. What an utterly vain exchange. As I said earlier, what Hungry needs is a realist at its helm, who knows how to pursue the practical interests. How do none of you understand that there's nothing more, nothing less than that? Those who are so busy, living and dying, need their immediate and tangible interests to be fulfilled. It doesn't matter if they're just delusions or fantasies. All they need is for someone to enable them to visualize and witness their desires and dreams. That's all there is to it. Not incorrect. Yet, Jahuan, while your way is sound in reason, it is hollow. Then, Brother Chiu, would you say that you walked the way of humanity and righteousness? What did you see? What shape did my way take in your eyes? I saw fervor, burning, like fire melting many things away with its warmth. Fire that melts, so that's what you see. If you indeed walk the way of humanity and righteousness, then what does it mean to be virtuous? You have said it yourself. Years of fell deeds have shaped the valleys that devoured men. People have accepted the broken inquisitive establishment as reason, as part of immutable nature. And in this malformed existence, the hearts of men were cooled and hardened, but benevolence, the true humanity and righteousness, is what softens the calcified heart. Dagon Ren demanded be silenced. Do not ask about that day. Do not try to learn more of that day. It was but the consequence of the forbidden avarice, pitiful yet deserved. You weren't the only one who was forced to let everything float away, Zhao Baoyu. The difference is that I never did let go. But there was nothing. There was nothing but an infinite, bottomless darkness. All I could think of was that I wanted someone to hold me and tell me that it was all going to be okay. The elders could be stern from time to time, but they cared for me more so than anyone else in Dakwon did. Enter now, little brother. The Revered Shinrin await. I want to let it out, all of it. Everything that I witnessed, but never should have been made to. The ecstatic shrieking of the eldritch things, the echoing hatred of the dying and the dead, the wailing universe, laughter, shouting, screaming, then nothing. After today, nothing good will ever happen to me again. This is the moment that will rest me from slumber every moment, or every morning, and every night it's going to drag me from sleep. So please, please comfort me. Tell me that everything's going to be okay. Tell me I don't have to be scared anymore. Welcome, little Baoyu. I have not watched anything as exhilarating as that sight in centuries. The beginning was the most enjoyable part, the one that pathetically clung to her life, scrawling away from the chaos in spite of this twisted ankle. Oh, it's truly fascinating how a mere crawling human could be so engaging to watch. The entity from the outskirts, conceived and born from the calm mother's womb, certainly reached adulthood swiftly. Truly, it was the most magnificent sight. I'll not soon forget the glint of hunger in its eyes when the reproductive instincts kicked in. Did you see the contortion of the mother's face when she saw the creature burst from her womb? Madness took her swiftly. Indeed, and what a dramatic finale it was to watch the claws arrive just in time. A most heavenly offering it was. We shall reminisce it to sustain our amusement for months to come with this rare gift of yours. Baoyu. Oh dear little Baoyu. Our family's peerless jade. Its shine is like a mirror in a window that reflects to us what lies beyond an iron threshold of the Tiekin Temple. Do persevere to cleanse and shine your light. Ensure that its glint is unmarred by cloudiness. What are you doing, brother? Come on, your kite's flying away. Go catch it. And do what? Let it float away to wherever the wind takes it. Over yonder, on a small field, I made a
꽃무덤을 하나
burial of
만들어
flower
놨어요.
petals.
꽃주머니에
I collected the petals
꽃잎을
and
못간
blossoms in my
쓸어다가
flower pouch and gave them a proper
땅을
burial.
가지런히 묻어 주었답니다.
His jade eyes at their baby camp? Is it just a camera? That way,
그렇다면
even when they return to
훗날
dust,
흙으로
they'll still be
변하더라도
clean, like they were never here.
처음부터 그렇게 꽃잎들을 묻어두고 있으니
And now that I've buried them,
이 끝없는 색깔에
I found myself freed
더는
from their
허덕이지 않게
suffocating,
되었어요.
endless flood of colors.
그리하여 비로소
Only then could
웃을 수 있었답니다.
I smile.
가보.
Jabao,
너는 대관원에서
you've abandoned your
너의
way,
도를 그리고
but this way is mine.
대관원
Learned
밖에서
beyond
찾은
Dagon's
나의
hedges.
내게 인내를
It taught
가르쳤고
me patience,
조용한 시간을
gave me
주었다.
peace.
인이 없는 욕망은
Desire
질문을
bereft of humanity
불사르지만
and righteousness begets only self-immolation.
도를 따르는
Yet
영혼,
desire guided by adherence to the way
불씨를
maintains its
간직하는
embers.
때에 맞게 타올라
If fire does
어둠을
not rise to
비추지
meet the
않는다면
darkness upon its descent,
모든
all
것은
roads shall converge on a path with nothing but nility at its culmination.
그 안에는
So what
무엇이
lies
있지?
within Jabao Yu?
네가 이미
What has
오래전부터
slumbered
품고
nestled
있던 것
within all
말이다.
those years?
묻어두었어요.
I buried it all, brother.
복숭아 꽃잎이 어지러이
On the same
휘날리던
day, the peach blossoms whirled like
그날
in the gale.
말이에요.
구덩이 속에
In the
들어가는
end,
건
only I
결국
alone
나
entered the
자신뿐.
crater.
그러니
Thus, I am the only one who may
구덩이에서
lift
나를
myself
꺼내는
out
건
of its
역시
depths.
홍원에 필요한 것은
What Hongren needs.
보가, 너는 저들을
Little
모두
Bao Yu,
구할
you
수
cannot
없을
save
거란다.
everyone.
알아요.
I know I can't save
모두를 구할
everyone,
순
but
없겠죠. 저렇게 제 눈앞에서
at least this
떨어지고
one
있는
person who's
사람이라도.
about to fall
상냥함이에요.
is kindness.
그것은 관심이고
To be kind is to care
동시에
about one another,
감사중이죠.
to embrace those who suffer.
바로 옆에서 울고 있는
It is
친구가
to cry
있다면
alongside a grieving friend.
같이 슬퍼하고
It is to join in laughter when they are
기뻐하는
elated with
것이라
joy.
생각해요. 상냥하면서도
It needs the warmth of kindness and gentleness.
따뜻하게.
그 말은
Your
넓게
words
흐르며
flow like a
마음을
vast winding
감싸려
river
하는 강과 같다.
that wishes to bring all of existence into its gentle embrace.
하지만 상냥함
Yet kindness alone,
그것은
while it may
주변을
illuminate those
비춰줄
who
뿐.
surround you, will never be
만일
enough to
그
embrace
안에서는
all
없다.
those who need it.
더군다나
Not to mention how
홍련을
unbecoming of
다스리는
the
자라면
Lord of Hongyun it would be
일이
for him to
일비를
weep
해서는
and
안
guffaw
되지
at such
않겠는가?
little insignificant things.
아니에요.
That's not true. Honglu continues, his voice carrying more confidence than it did a moment ago.
눈앞에 보이는 슬픔과
If people can
기쁨을
see, feel, and share the same sorrow and joy to see in others,
그리하여
and if that moves
가까이에
them to
있는
hold
한
one
사람을
another,
안아줄 수 있게
even
된다면
if it's just one other person,
그렇게 서로가
everyone
서로를
can be
안아줄 수
moved to
있다면
embrace someone, to
제가
share the
만인을
warmth of a
끌어안지
fellow
못해도
human, even if I can't hope
만인이
to hold all of them by myself.
오래 기다린 것 치고는 부족한 답이었다.
That was quite the lacking answer, given all the time I've granted you.
그것으로 되었다.
It suffices.
허물하면 모든 것은
In
이미
nility,
건조해질
everything
뿐이지만
becomes consumed by the
여백하면
monotonous
채워가는
gray
데에
meaninglessness. But an empty canvas can be painted anew.
가치요.
I just don't understand. The idiot's drivel could not be further from what means to rule. Kindness can't give people the satisfaction they desire. No kindness has ever saved any lives, nor did it ever fill any starving stomachs.
가환,
You only need to
너는
walk the
네가
way of your
옳다고
own
생각하는
choosing.
길을 가면 될 뿐이다. 하지만
But in this
이
room,
방에서
I shall pursue my own
나는
ideal of
나의
true
길을 따를
humanity with
것이며
clarity, without a moment's
물러서지
hesitation.
나는 이제
It means that I
기권하겠다.
will forfeit the family hierarchy evaluation. Whoa! There was a shock hush gasp from the speakers.
이로써
Now only
이
Jia
방에
Baoyu
남을
and his clan
자는
must
가보고
remain.
그 세가뿐이어야 한다. 네가 나와
Should you
같은
choose to forgo the
선택을
same
하지
choice that
않겠다면
I'm about to make, then prepare to
이곳에서
spill much
적잖은
blood.
피를 흘리거나
But it is not the throne
너
of the
역시
family
가주의
hierarch
자리를 노리고
you have come to
이곳에
seek, is
방거한
it?
것은 아닐 것이다.
잘 알고
You know me well. My goal lies far beyond the
내 목표는
insignificant
고작
squabbles
공원을
surrounding who
가져가
becomes the
하는지.
next hierarch.
하지만
What a
그렇다고
plot twist!
조종당하든 네 말대로
What the heck?
움직이는 건
But I don't appreciate being told what to do by someone who presumes he has some sort of control over me.
너는 겉으로 비열하고
Beneath your mask of
감정에
unscrupulousness
목을
and
치는 것처럼
temperamentality, you are someone who pursues
속으로
nothing but the extremes of
철저히
reason and
이치만을
logic.
추구하는 자다. 그러니
And I believe your reason
여기서
will lead you to
물러설 수밖에
forfeit
없겠지.
here as well.
알고 있어?
You knew?
네 놈도
So
저
that's what it
자식도
was. Disgusting
아주 지독한
hypocrites, the
냄새가
both of you. The stench of
위선자의
hypocrisy
헛되는
follows you
말에서
both
나는
and haunts
지독한
every
납치가.
meaninglessly convoluted word born from your deceit. Gubo, we're leaving.
기권하지.
I will forfeit the game as well. What?
이까지 동작.
I've already collected more than enough of these stupid coins.
너는 지금 구름이 되어 하늘에 떠.
You're like a tuft of cloud, floating high up in the
구름이
heavens.
밟으면
Yes, clouds do not bring suffering to trees, to earth, or to anything. It is not a force that tramples. How bizarre. Jiachu walks past us, making us away towards the exit of the room's corner. But clouds cannot do more than that. To embrace a fellow human as defined by the shape of humanity and righteousness you spoke of. You must walk the earth with your own 2 feet as a human yourself, not float by as lofty a tuft of... This man is so wise. Mind this as you open your own path. He gave us the coins? Chuja-Huan of the Jia family both have simultaneously eliminated.
잠깐만.
We're in first place. That's not the problem. We're here to pick up the golden bow from the treasury, not see Hao Lung the throne. As the sinners were chaotically scrambling from this unthinkable turn of events. Wait, there's someone out there who's still trying her darndest. Is it her sister? Hey you guys, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Thus, the family hierarchy evaluations come to an end. I extend my admiration and congratulations to every candidate in the clan for their exemplary participation in this event. So, it's just... The victor will first descend to the Tiekan Temple and pay their respects to our revered elders. Then upon returning to the surface, they will march to the first door of Daguanren and assume the seat of the family hierarch. I'll be honest, we're all still trying to understand how we actually got here. Third place, Juan. My lady, please compose yourself. Second place, Bao Yu of the Jia family. I have to include such a thing. I don't know.
뭐 일단
In first place, I'm...
정말 가주가
That's how the fight. That's how it ends? That's crazy. I can't wait to see how this ends, you guys. He's crazy. He's kind of like my favorite kind of guy right now. But yeah, that's it for me for tonight, you guys. I'm gonna go take a break. Oh, this gone on way longer than it should have. I didn't realize that last part would take me an entire hour to do. But thank you guys so much for coming today. I'm gonna continue the next parts next Friday and Saturday. I love you all. Mwah! Thank you guys so much for stopping by once again, and I'll see you guys next time, okay? I'm way over time. I'll see you later. Thank you, you guys. I'm guessing part 3 is Tiekan Temple. Yeah, we'll finally get to, like, I don't know, the hierarchy evaluations was kind of like, oh my god, already, you know? Well, how you get past that? I don't know. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for stopping by. Bye-bye.